Happy Saturday, Miami Heat fans. Welcome into the Heat Report by Chat Sports. I am Nic Rohloff, where we are live for Heat vs. Nets. The two-game road trip is coming to a close in Brooklyn. The final game of Jimmy Butler's two-game suspension. The first one was on Thursday, where the Heat got blown out against the Milwaukee Bucks on TNT. An absolute embarrassment. But they look to get a rebound victory and get back to 500, which would have them at a 22-22 record with a win on the road against a depleted Nets team that is without their best player in Cam Johnson. No Cam Thomas. So this is a game Miami should win. 7.5-point favorites. Another game where we have the starting lineup of Kel'el Ware and Bam Adebayo featured together. Haywood Highsmith replaces Paul Larson, who started on Thursday. So it's a Hero, Duncan, Highsmith, Bam, Ware, five-man lineup, and we'll hopefully see the Heat get a win on this Saturday afternoon. Hopefully everyone had a good week, and sorry for missing Thursday night's game and not being able to stream that. Did actually have food poisoning. I was actually in shambles, but we got feeling better yesterday afternoon, and we're good to go here on this Saturday afternoon. So appreciate everyone joining us here. We got a bunch of real ones already in the building. As we always do, folks, let me know where you are watching from on this fine Saturday afternoon. We are in Dallas, Texas. Let me know where you all are, as we are rocking the Vice jerseys tonight. So we got the Vice scoreboard, as we always do. We got Sulan in Toronto, Tyson in Miami, Florida, Simply Archive in Louisiana, Christians in Charlotte, North Carolina. Tyman is in Ohio. This is a game Miami must win, going up against the 14-31 Nets. Heat can get back to 22-22, which is an ironic record to have because number 22 may or may not return for Monday night's Heat game. I thought that a trade was almost guaranteed to happen before this Sunday and really Monday's night's game for the Miami Heat, but it seems like that trade that Phoenix made to get the 3 first-round picks for their lone unprotected first-round pick in 2031 was not a sign of things to come, and it's more of them just having flexibility because everything that's been reported over the past 72 hours signifies that a Butler trade is not imminent. So it looks like we'll have to wait and see what happens when Jimmy returns to the team on Monday. But shout out to Stanley in North Miami, Isaiah in Massachusetts, Apachitos in Oklahoma. It's the Bakers in Maryland. Cherry is in Maryland, or the Philippines, excuse me. What's up, Maya's World? Appreciate everyone hanging out with us here on this Saturday afternoon. Glad you guys can spend some time with us here at the Heat Report on a weekend time. And as we get into more around this pregame portion, 21 minutes until we get tipped off, let me tell you about our sponsor on today's show, and that is PrizePicks. Today's show is sponsored by PrizePicks, the #1 daily fantasy sports platform in North America. It's so easy to play. All you do is pick more or less on 2 or more player stat projections, and you can win up to 1,000 times your cash right now. And with the big game almost here, it's now or never. Don't miss it on the last football game of the season with PrizePicks, but also the basketball season is humming along as well. PrizePicks is actually giving away a free pick for the big game where one of the starting quarterbacks will only need to throw 1 yard to win. So pair that up with one other stat projection, and if you're right, you can win real cash. PrizePicks also offers weekly promotions that could lead to big payouts like Taco Tuesday. Each Tuesday, PrizePicks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value for your lineups. As we wait for the big game to actually get here, I play PrizePicks on a daily basis with basketball, every Heat game. I'm taking the more than today with Claxton and Kel'el Ware combined 16.5 rebounds, more than Tyler Hero's 7 field goals made, and then more than Ben Simmons 19.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Just an example of how you can play and customize the way you play with different type of entries, different sports, football, basketball, hockey, it doesn't matter. Join me and the millions of others on PrizePicks right now by downloading the app and using code CLNS. That code will get you $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, run your game. Appreciate PrizePicks for sponsoring today's show. You see my picks there, 3-player entry. PrizePicks actually offered a deal for me today of a $10 protected pick. So I decided to just keep it a little light. Usually I go more than $10, but I'll keep it 10 today because if I lose that pick, all NBA or all basketball, let's just say NBA, college basketball, they will actually give you $10 in bonus funds back if you choose the opt into the protected pick. So 3-player, 5 times my entry there. It was very fun. Let me know who you got, Miami or Brooklyn tonight. Nets are depleted. No Cam Johnson. They are getting D'Angelo Russell back, who missed last game. Starting lineup for Brooklyn tonight: D'Lo, Keon Johnson, Jalen Wilson, Noah Clowney, and Nick Claxton. Still should be a game where Miami is able to get a win because of how bad the Nets are as a team. I believe they have the 3rd worst record in the East. Might be the worst, actually. Now I'm actually puzzled. Let me look up the standings. I know it's bad. It's actually not the worst. I'm pretty sure Toronto's worse. Let me see here. NBA standings. I am feeling better. Thank you, King Mystic, for asking. Thank you, Melvin. Sulan says, why don't you take the under on Rozier? It was at 10 today. I don't know. That number scares me. I think Rozier might get like 10 points on the dot. Plus, I think the Heat have a chance of blowing out the Nets. I know, a rarity. And if the Heat are in a blowout mode, it's going to be Terry Rozier's stat pad late in the 4th quarter, and I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. The Nets have not even close. 4th worst record in the conference. 14-31. Washington, Charlotte, and Toronto are all worse. Miami's not much better. I mean, the Heat are the 9 seed, man. Now, they are a game and a half away from being the 6 seed, but they're behind Orlando. They're behind Atlanta right now. It's just not a good way for the Miami Heat. Not a good way. Unfortunate season so far for Miami, and the schedule over the next week or so doesn't get any easier. Orlando on Monday, Cleveland on Wednesday, San Antonio next Saturday, then in Chicago, in Philly, in Brooklyn again, Boston, OKC, Dallas. Those are all the games before the trade deadline. Miami needs to get cooking soon or they're going to be a play-in team once again. And boy, is that the worst possible scenario for this franchise to be in the play-in for the 3rd straight year. It's getting exhausting consistently being in the play-in. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but that's how I certainly do. But as we get closer and closer to tip-off, make sure you have hit that thumbs up icon if you're ready for the game. Like the video. 58 people watching, 19 likes. Let's get the 30 likes. Let's get the 30 likes. Let's get the 30 likes. Tyson says, does Kel'el Ware remind you of any former Heat player? I don't see it. Now, maybe I'm taking crazy pills, but I've seen a lot of people say that Kel'el Ware reminds them of Chris Bosh. I don't see it. I think Kel'el Ware is very good. I think he's got a bright future. I don't want to start crowning him some superstar this early in his career. He's definitely a productive player for Miami. And way ahead of schedule in terms of his development and how he can impact the Miami Heat roster. I get the 3-point spacing big and some shot blocking, but Chris Bosh had a deep bag, man. He had a deep bag in the mid-range, in the low block posting up. I don't see the Kel'el Ware Chris Bosh combos, but I see a lot of people talking about it. Mad saying trade Bam. That would be the dumbest thing this Heat team could do. I got to be honest. I don't want to start off insulting people, but anybody who legitimately thinks the Heat should trade Bam, I just don't think has an understanding of the game of basketball. Is he bad offensively this year? Yeah, there's no debate about it. He's been bad offensively this season. But if you seriously want them to trade Bam, it's just as clear that you're just looking for someone to hate for no reason. I mean, people who don't like Bam, it drives me up a wall. It does. How quickly can you turn on a player? Because no one would have ever thought to say trade Bam Adebayo the previous 4 seasons when he was averaging 18, 19, 20 a game. playing top 3, top 5 defense in the world. He's still doing that same thing defensively. He's just not having a good offensive season. And now everyone wants to trade him. I can't do it. I literally can't do it. I can't do it. I understood the hero reasons to trade him because he was inconsistent. He was injury prone. Bam isn't injury prone. Bam is actually a very consistent basketball player. Unfortunately, it's just not a good consistency this year. Every year you can trust Bam to play 65 plus games a season. Outside of the year after the bubble. Like, I just can't do it. Anybody who dislikes, it's not like you can dislike Bam and not be happy the way he's playing this year. I'm not happy the way Bam's playing this season offensively. But to me, anyone who seriously wants to trade him is just out of this world stupid. And that's just what I'm going to say. That's how I'm going to say it. Hurricanes fan says if we lose this game, sell the team ASAP. I actually made this joke, and I actually will kind of like say it. Like, if the Heat lose this game, I may not watch a game for the rest of the season. Now, it's a joke because we're still going to be here broadcasting the games, but like losing on the road, I don't care if it's on the road, to the Nets with their 2 best players being D'Angelo Russell and Nick Claxton is just a joke. No Cam Johnson, no Cam Thomas. Like, how could you lose this game? Like, yeah, Jesus, I'll be checked out mentally. Like, I won't care about what's going on the rest of the season. I'll be here on stream, but I won't get really invested in how the Heat are playing, not playing. Like, I won't care anymore. This game is like an actual make or break. Honestly, if the Heat lose tonight, I am going to think. I think I want to start rooting for them to miss the playoffs. I don't want them to miss the playoffs because if they miss the playoffs, here's the draft situation. Right now, the Heat owe the Hornets a 2027 protected first-round pick and a 2025 lottery-protected pick to the Thunder. If it conveys and the Heat are in the playoffs this year, then those 2 picks stand. 25 goes to OKC, 27 goes to Charlotte. If the Heat miss the playoffs this year and are picking inside the lottery, and they keep their pick because it's lottery protected, that means 2026 unprotected and 2028 unprotected goes to OKC and Charlotte respectively. For the benefit of the Heat's future, you want those picks to convey in 25-27 because you'll get more flexibility to trade picks in 30 and 32 and stuff like that. So you want to make the postseason this year to help you have more draft capital to trade in the future, which is why it's very important, in my opinion, to make the playoffs this year. But if the Heat lose tonight, it might be time to change my thought process because, boy, oh boy, this team stinks. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. All right, 11 minutes in change to go. Predict the score for me down in the comment section. What do you think the score will be tonight in this ball game? I think the Heat win. I'll give a Heat win 107-99. 107-99. Heat win 107-99. That is my score prediction. 126-101. Yeah, I doubt that. I doubt they score that much. Dandy Man says 110-80. I have to win by 30. Yeah, I doubt that too. Appuccino says 116-93. Baker says 108-95. Ty Man says 115-102. Nicholas says 91-84 Heat. Max says Heat win by 10. NDX says 108-97 Heat win. Joe Lawton says 121-106 Heat. Simply says 112-103. Pablo saying Heat win 105-100. 99-85 from Planty. 107-98 Randy. That's a Hall of Famer, by the way, Randy. Shout out to Randy. Draven says 198 Nets win. Oh, no. Sulan says 130-99 Heat. I don't see a world where the Heat score over 120 points. I know the I know the Nets are an atrocious defensive basketball team, but the Heat scoring over 120 points, I just don't think is possible at this point. They're so bad offensively. Wasim's in the building. What's up? Saying 110, 99 Heat. Appreciate you, Wasim. Black says, do people call your family Rolly or too, Nick? I assume you're asking, do people in my family call me Rolly? No. They call me by Nick. They call me Nick. They call me Nick. Stanley says, I think Bam is tired from playing for Team USA. I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case. That seems like an excuse. That seems like a pretty bad excuse, in my opinion. I don't think Bam would be willing to make that excuse either. Pablo says, why the name Rolly? I don't know. Ask the people that have called me that. I've obviously called myself Rolly on the show, but that's because everyone refers to me as Rolly. When I was in high school, all my friends gave me the nickname Rolly. I went to college. I didn't tell my college friends about my nickname in high school, but then they just started calling me Rolly. And then same thing happened when I moved down to Texas and started working at Chat Sports. I didn't tell them that everyone called me Rolly in college and high school, and then some people just naturally started calling me it. So I think with the last name Nic Rohloff, that people just naturally want to shorten that up and give you a nickname, and Rolly is just the most common one. So Rolly it is. Pablo says, Bam needs to get a spark on offense. That I agree. Draven says, any guess on the starting lineup? Oh, I know what it is. The starting lineup gets announced before we go live every game. 30 minutes before tip-off. So 4:30 Central Time, 5:30 Eastern Time. It's Duncan Robinson, Tyler Hero, Haywood Highsmith, Kel'el Ware, and Bam Adebayo tonight. Do I think Kel'el Ware wins Rookie of the Year? I think it's very possible. He's the favorite now. How crazy is that? I mean, let's be honest here. The rookies this season have been underwhelming. The only one that was exceeding expectations was Jared McCain, who was drafted the pick after Miami by the 76ers at 16. But then he tore his meniscus and is out for the year, so he's not going to qualify for Rookie of the Year. Kel'el Ware, over the last week, has been dominant. 3 straight 20-point games. And back-to-back starts for Miami, he's been great. Like, Kel'el Ware's been unbelievable, man. It's been very fun to watch. I think if he doesn't get hurt and he continues to start for Miami, I think he will win Rookie of the Year. Major, even when he was wrong, can't give it up. Can't give it up. Major says Zach Edey will win it, unfortunately. I don't know why in the world you think Zach Edey's going to win it. Let me look up the Rookie of the Year odds. NBA, let me go. Rookie of the Year odds. Kel'el Ware is the favorite. I mean, Zach Edey's not even top 4. Kel'el Ware is the unanimous favorite right now. Now, that can change very quickly, and it's not like it is like favorite beyond, like, it's not even close. Like, he's still plus money. But Ware's the favorite. Alex Sarr is like number 2. Stephon Castle number 3. Jalen Wells, the wing from Memphis, is number 4. And then that's where Zach Edey comes in at number 5. But Zach Edey's Rookie of the Year odds are all plus 1,500 or higher, so he's not even close. Like, I don't know why Major has an obsession with Zach Edey. He had an obsession before the draft, and he can't give it up. Can't give it up. Even when Ware is averaging 20 points a game over his last 3 games, 9 rebounds as well, hitting a couple threes a game. Major, it's because they're not good enough. Like, I don't know how many times I have to say this. The people begging for the Skyforce players to play are delusional. Erik Spoelstra is in the business of winning basketball games. He watches these players practice every day, and he sees them play every day. If Erik Spoelstra thought that putting in those G League players would help the Heat win games, he would do it. He did it with Max Strus. He did it with Gabe Vincent. He did it with Drew Smith when people didn't want Drew Smith to play. The G League players are G League players for a reason. I promise you, there is not another fan base out there asking their head coach and begging their front office to play G League guys over people on their NBA roster. It's absolutely insane for people to legitimately think that Keshad Johnson, Isaiah Stevens, and Josh Christopher would be better for the Miami Heat than the players out there playing. Now, I'll say this. Would I rather see them over Terry Rozier? Maybe, probably. But they would not make a difference in the Heat winning basketball games. And I really mean that. And I really mean that. 140 people watching. If you want the Heat to get a win today against the Brooklyn Nets, hit that like button. Come on, we had 140 people watching, only 32 likes. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. So hit that like button. Major, Alec Burks isn't even playing, and I wouldn't say Alec Burks has been good for Miami when he plays. I think Burks should play more. I think Burks should play more. I mean, listen, you can say that Rozier should be getting DNPs, and I would be saying that as well. I've been saying that he should be getting DNPs. But, like, the idea that Keshad Johnson, Christopher, and Isaiah Stevens would help the Heat win basketball games is just mind-numbing. It can't do it. It kills me. It kills me. Oh, we got our first super chat of the day. Shout out to my guy, Wasim Khan, donating to the channel. Appreciate you so much, Wasim Khan. You're an absolute legend for your support of the channel and yours truly. I really do appreciate it, Wasim. Wasim, Silent Assassin, just sending in that $5 super chat. Appreciate you. Continue to hit that thumbs up icon. Only 44 likes. Come on, let's get to 50 likes before we tip off. 50 likes before we tip off should be very easy to do. Hit that like button. Help a boy out as we are a one-man band here right now. Well, that might not be the case much longer, folks, because I think Justin, if you were with us last Tuesday for our watch party against the Blazers, might be producing more watch parties coming up. Maybe Monday too. Hit that like button. Let's get to 150 likes. And as we're 2 minutes away from getting tipped off, spam me if you're ready for the game. Get those me's in the chat if you are ready for the game. Spam those me's. Spam those me's. Ty Man, Baker, Sulan, Wasim, Planty, Major, NDX. You want to shout out? Spam those me's. Pablo, Dandy Man, Kane Angel, Draven, Tyson, Kane Angel. Here we go. Heat rocking those Vice jerseys once again in Brooklyn. Starting lineup, if you are just joining us, is Khalil Ware, Bam Adebayo, Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, and Haywood Highsmith. And then for the Nets, Keon Johnson, D'Angelo Russell, Jalen Wilson, Noah Clowney, and Nick Claxton. No, Major. Major, I show you a lot of love in the chat because you're an OG and a real one, but some of the stuff you be saying is just, like, so stupid. What in the world would make you think Bam gets traded by tomorrow? All right, here we go. Nets rocking their black unis. I think they're honoring Vince Carter at halftime, so we're going to have a long halftime. This is going to be brutal. Ware, Claxton, center circle. And the tip is up. The tip is won by the Brooklyn Nets. Lame. D'Angelo Russell guarded by Haywood Highsmith to start this one. Heat will get the ball in the second and third quarters. Nets first and fourth. D'Angelo Russell gets a pick and roll, swings it to the corner. It's Keon Johnson, baseline drive. He drops it off to Claxton, who lays it up and in, and that's how the game scoring gets started. Just can't get baseline that easily, or can't get beat baseline that easily, man. The Heat's defense has not been as sharp lately. Foul called on Claxton, off ball, grabbing Bam Adebayo. Okay, he meant Jimmy. All right. No, I don't anymore. I know I said that, but it seems like after a lot of people believed traction was happening with the after that Suns initial trade, doesn't sound like there is any. 5 on the shot clock. Duncan Robinson drops it off to Ware. He couldn't handle it, and it's a turnover. D'Angelo Russell up to Clowney. Clowney inside. Blocked by Highsmith. Robinson grabs the board, and he'll lead the break for Miami. Duncan to the rim. Lob. It's batted out of bounds, and it will stay with Miami. Tried to connect with an Adebayo alley-oop dunk, but was not able to get it to him. Ball inbounded to Ware. Trying to get it to Duncan Robinson. Can't. Now finds Hero on a backdoor. Hero's lob gets deflected, and it's turned over. The Heat haven't got a shot up. Nets the other way. It's Noah Clowney on the right side. He drives. Euro step. Drops off pass inside the Claxton. Claxton on Ware. Claxton left hook shot. Can't go. Good defense by Kalel. Rebound Duncan Robinson. Robinson the other way. Picks up his dribble. Hands it off to Hero. Hero thought about a three. Now drives inside. Gets to the rim for a lefty layup and gets the first bucket of Miami tonight. So the first shot attempt for the Heat tonight is a good one. Hero easy layup inside. 2-all. D'Lo brings it up as he was traded from LA to Brooklyn for Dorian Finney-Smith a month ago. Inside drive, Keon Johnson can't finish. Kalel Ware with the board. Outlet to Hero. He'll bring it now up for Miami. Hero tacks inside on Clowney. Hangs. Finishes! Hero with back-to-back drives inside. He's got the first 4 points for the Heat. D'Lo, pick and roll. 3-point attempt. No good. Rebound. Grabbed by Adebayo. And the Heat's defense coming out strong here in the first 2 minutes. Bam on the right wing. Guarded by Claxton. Driving on Claxton. Stops. Free throw line jumper. Too strong there. Board by Jalen Wilson. Outlet to D'Lo, who drives on Duncan Robinson, and his bank shot off glass goes, and we're knotted up at 4 once again. I mean, D'Angelo Russell, the veteran crafty guard, sure knows how to score it. Pick and roll, Hero to Ware. Ware, floater at the free throw line, too strong. Bam, offensive rebound. Kick out to Hero. His shot comes up short. So both teams struggling offensively 3 minutes in. D'Lo gets a screen, curling, finds a cutting Jalen Wilson on the baseline, fouled by Haywood Highsmith, and the former Kansas Jayhawk is going to get a pair of free throws. Over 200 people watching, only 47 likes. Come on, let's change it. Hit that like button, folks. Hit the like button, please. Jalen Wilson's first free throw doesn't go. So Heat commit a good foul there. Wilson's second free throw attempt also doesn't go. Rebound tracked down by Kalel Ware. So the Heat don't get fallen into another deficit here. Duncan Robinson driving inside. Drop off past the Bam. 8-foot float shot is good. So Adebayo's on the board, and the Heat retake the lead 6-4. Good dribble drive there by Duncan Robinson. D'Angelo Russell, top of the key. Highsmith goes under the screen. D'Lo pulls up and absorbs contact, and he's fouled. That's Haywood Highsmith's second foul. So D'Lo's going to the line for Brooklyn. Highsmith, whoever started to get that 3 spot for Miami just can't get it out of foul trouble. Paul Larson picked up 3 fouls in 2 minutes on Thursday against Milwaukee, And Highsmith's got 2 fouls in 3.5 minutes here. First free throw by D'Lo is good. 6-5. Russell gets that to go, so he's got 4 points for Brooklyn. Both him and Hero leading their individual squads in scoring with 4 points. Hero 2 or 3 from the field. Hero gets a screen from Bam. Now Ware. Hero driving, turns it over. Ball was deflected. Claxton in transition. Euro step inside. Floater doesn't go. Rebound gathered by Ware. Good transition defense for Miami. Bam the other way. Into the corner for Hero. Hero swings it to Duncan Robinson. Wide open three-pointer. And it goes! Good feed there by Hero, who tried to atone for his 2 turnovers early. And Duncan Robinson pays off the open look. He won't find many open three-pointers like that often. 9-6 lead. D'Lo gets the switch. Bam defending now. Over to Johnson. Now Hero defending D'Angelo Russell. Swings it over to Johnson. Left wing 3 for him. Comes up short. Bam with the rebound. Outlet to Hero. Hero pushing the pace right side. Finds a trailing Ware. Over to Bam. Bam at the elbow. Will reset the offense. Now backing down on Clowney. Adebayo's got the strength advantage here. He swings it to the corner. It's turned over. These turnovers for Miami have been abysmal. Russell in transition. Jalen Wilson layup inside. Good. I mean, the Heat have, 4 or 5 turnovers in this game already? It's fucking ridiculous. It's 4 turnovers to be exact. Hero gets a screen from Ware. Picks up his dribble. Swings it over to Duncan Robinson. Robinson, 2-man game with Bam. Duncan in the corner. Swinging it to Hero. Hero, pump fakes a 3. Driving inside. Kicking to the corner. Bam's got to put it up from 3. And he hits it! A desperation 3 by Adebayo goes. He's got 5 points. Heat lead is 4. Largest they've had tonight. D'Angelo Russell, step back. Nothing there. Isolating on Highsmith. Now takes the step back 3. Comes up short. Duncan Robinson tracks down the rebound and will bring it up for Miami. Duncan gets a screen, loses the handle, and it's another turnover. 5th of the game. This is so disgusting. Nothing drives me nuts than turnovers and missed free throws. Timeout, Brooklyn. They'll talk things over as we're halfway through the first quarter. 6 minutes remain in the first period. The Heat lead 12-8. Sloppy basketball. The Nets called timeout, but Miami can sure use a timeout to talk things over and settle down offensively. We're going to tell you about our sponsor on today's show, PrizePicks, and we'll tell you more about what's going on in today's game when we get back. Today's show is sponsored by PrizePicks, the #1 daily fantasy sports platform in North America. It's so easy to play. All you do is pick more or less on 2 or more player stat projections, and you can win up to 1,000 times your cash right now. And with the big game almost here, it's now or never. Don't miss it on the last football game of the season with PrizePicks, but also the basketball season is humming along as well. PrizePicks is actually giving away a free pick for the big game where one of the starting quarterbacks will only need to throw 1 yard to win. So pair that up with one other stat projection, and if you're right, you can win real cash. PrizePicks also offers weekly promotions that could lead to big payouts like Taco Tuesday. Each Tuesday, PrizePicks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value for your lineups. As we wait for the big game to actually get here, I play PrizePicks on a daily basis with basketball. Every Heat game, I'm taking the more than today with Claxton and Chloe Ware combined 16.5 rebounds, more than Tyler Hero's 7 field goals made, and then more than Ben Simmons 19.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Just an example of how you can play and customize the way you play with different type of entries, different sports, football, basketball, hockey, it doesn't matter. Join me and the millions of others on PrizePicks right now by downloading the app and using code CLNS. That code will get you $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, run your game. Appreciate PrizePicks for sponsoring today's show. Feel pretty good about those picks early on here, if I'm going to be honest. I need Claxton and Ware to combine for more than 16.5 rebounds. Ware's got 3 boards early. I think they could combine for 17. I need Hero to get more than 7 made shots. He's got 2. I feel pretty good about that. And I need Ben Simmons to come off the bench and have more than 19.5 points, rebounds, assists, which maybe was an aggressive line considering that I thought he might be starting with no D'Angelo Russell. But why? The Basketball for Life. The Miami Heat are playing Vice, and I put up the Vice logo. The Heat's broadcast does the Vice logo and Vice colors when they wear Vice. Honestly, I should have changed the thumbnail to a Vice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're honoring Vince Carter at halftime and retiring his number, which means we are going to have a longer halftime than usual. That is definitely the case. All right, we're back in action. Nikola Jovic checks in for Miami. Kel'el Ware takes a seat, so it's Hero, Highsmith, Jovic, Duncan, and Bam. Substitutions for the Nets. Martin, Williams come in. So new backcourt for Brooklyn. Foul called on Duncan Robinson, a blocking foul as there was a baseline drive. Ball inbounded and tipped out of bounds. The Heat have turned the ball over 5 times. Good, though, for Miami. Have only allowed 2 points off turnovers. Could be a lot worse. Nets will inbound once again. Claxton, top of the key. Hands it off to Martin. Martin probing inside at the free throw line. Kicks to the corner. Ziaire Williams, three-pointer. Rattles in and out. Excellent rebound. Haywood Highsmith in a crowd. Outlet to Hero. Back to Highsmith. To the corner for Duncan Robinson. He gets it back to Bam. Adebayo back to Duncan. And it's tipped out of bounds. I don't know what it is, if the Heat are overpassing, not confident in themselves. But it just feels like they're just trying to make so many dumb passes. Driving me nuts. All right. They inbound it to Duncan Robinson. Back to Hero. Hero gets a screen from Adebayo. Drops it off to Bam. Bam at the free throw line. Driving. Spinning. Fade away from 8 feet. Comes up a bit short on that one. And Brooklyn gets the board. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Low scoring, 12-8 ball game. I mean, that's no surprise here. 2 of the worst offensive teams in the NBA. 3-point attempt for Brooklyn this time. Once again, rattles in and out. Ziaire Williams, unlucky. Both times he's taken a 3-ball. It's gone halfway down. Hero driving, spinning inside. Fouled. And he will get 2 free throws. Good job by Hero, who got a step inside to kind of slide by that Brooklyn Nets defender trying to draw a charge to get the contact. Oh, yeah, he definitely is a blocking foul. If Hero went straight up, it would have been a charge, but him sliding by forced the Nets player to move his feet, and it was a foul. So Hero's going to the line for 2. He's the leading scorer for Miami if he makes a couple of these free throws. He makes the first, 13-8. He's got 5 points. Jaime Hawkeyes Jr. will check in for the first time tonight. Highsmith takes a seat. Hero's got 5 points and 2 assists early on for Miami, basically accounting for half of the points. Actually, more than half. Hero makes both free throws, so he's got six points now. Jeez. Ball brought up right side for Brooklyn. Day'Ron Sharpe checks in for the Nets. Jalen Wilson driving on Duncan Robinson, running floater, doesn't go. Rebound tracked down by Jovic. Jovic will bring it up on the right side. Boy, this Nets team is terrible. Jovic drive, kick, bam. Adebayo driving, spinning, hanging, off glass shot, won't go. Rebound Brooklyn, they come the other way. Kickball violation on Hawkeyes. Good use of the kickball, because if it wasn't kicked, it would have been a backdoor cut layup for the Nets. Bam Adebayo trying to force something that last shot. Didn't like that. Bam's got 6 boards already. My, oh, my. That's just turned it over on the inbound. This team is atrocious. I just tweeted this out. The Brooklyn Nets are an abysmal basketball team. This team is terrible. Hero driving, hanging, off glass. Hero driving to the rack early tonight. He's got 8 points. 3 or 4 shooting. All 3 field goals inside the painted area. Drive and finish as Keon Johnson answers the other way. Hero being aggressive. I like it. Hero drives again. Fouled. 3rd foul of the quarter on Brooklyn. Heat not in the bonus yet, but I believe the next foul they will be. I think so. I wouldn't say Hero's going to drop 50 tonight. Heat might be up too big in the second half for him to drop 50. Adebayo has it top of the key. Gets it over to Duncan Robinson. Duncan curling, picks up his dribble inside the Bam. Bam backing down on Day'Ron Sharpe. Adebayo getting inside the painted area, fades away. Too strong. I am at a loss for words, man. He's getting good looks. He just can't make them. Jovic almost gets a steal. Chaos everywhere. Bodies hitting the deck. He get back on their defensive stance. 3-point attempt, no good. Day'Ron Sharpe offensive rebound, and he puts it back up and in. Just an absolute chaotic sequence there. And the Nets get back within 4. Jovic to Hero in the corner. Hero to Jovic. Running floater off glass is good. Good 2-man game between Hero and Jovic. Jovic, little one-legged floater off glass. Impressive finish there by Nikola. Nets trail by 6 with ball. Sharpe has it at the elbow trying to facilitate. Handoff Keon Johnson. Inside drive. Can't get it to go. Rebound tipped around. Out of bounds. And it will go to Miami. Timeout on the floor. Second timeout of the quarter. When we return from this timeout, it will be Heat basketball with a 6-point lead. It's been a very, very sloppy game on both sides of the floor. The Nets are just a terrible basketball team, but the Heat at least hold a 6-point lead. 271 people watching, and yet we still only have 58 likes. You want the Heat to win tonight? Hit that like button. Come on, help me out. Live on a Saturday here, my weekend, spending time to hang out with the Heat fans. It'd be greatly appreciated if you can like the video for me. Let's get to 100 likes right now. Why not? Why not? Danny Man says, I'm sorry, we need to trade Bam. I can't do it. I can't do it. Anybody who says they should trade Bam, I can't take you serious. Jimmy Butler, speaking at an event in Miami today, says, I love this city with everything I have. This city deserves everything. I hate that it ended up like this, man. The guy, because if we're going to be honest, Jimmy wants to be in Miami. But they're not paying him, and the relationship with the front office isn't good enough. Danny Man, I actually said before the season started I would trade Jimmy Butler if the Heat weren't playing well at the deadline. So that's not really true. You can go back and find the videos. I said in the offseason I would, if the Heat were a 500 basketball team at the trade deadline, I would trade Jimmy Butler. And that was if there was on good terms. Because you got to take advantage of your assets while you have them. So, you can go back and watch the videos. All right, we're back in action here in the first quarter. Heat with a 6-point lead and the ball. Terry Rozier's in. Great. Ware checks back in for Miami as well. Ware hands it off to Jaquez. Jaquez finds Hero, who drives inside, backing down on Johnson. Hero going to his post work here. Fades away, blocked shot. I think Hero forced that one. Williams has it for Brooklyn. Over to Martin. Martin gets a screen from Day'Ron Sharpe. That was a moving screen. Kick to Johnson. His three-pointer doesn't go. Terry Rozier tracks down the rebound. Rozier lob quick ahead to Ware. Ware corrals it. Fades away. Right hook shot. Doesn't go. Once again, I think Ware, that was a forced shot. Early in the shot clock. Forced basketball. Pull up three for Brooklyn doesn't go. This is LA Fitness basketball, and it's just bad. It's under 2 minutes to go. It's 18-12. This is the worst game of basketball I've ever watched. Jovic driving, stopping. Baseline kicks to Rozier. Corner three for Terry. It goes! Terry Rozier made a three! Hallelujah! Hallelujah! Oh, my. Keon Johnson. The Heat are actually 3 or 4 from beyond the arc. Day'Ron Sharpe's going to try a three. That's not his game, but he makes it. I guess it's just if you can't make a three, you might make it today. 21-15, minute to go in the first quarter. Rozier to Hero in the corner. Back to Terry. Terry driving, Euro step, floater. I think it was blocked. If not, it was an air ball. Nets the other way in transition. Jovic commits a foul, and it'll be 2 free throws coming for Brooklyn. 50 seconds remain in the first period. See, this is the type of thinking that I don't like. Oh, my God, that wasn't a foul. That should be challenged by Spo. I know he won't do it, but there was absolutely no contact. Horrible call. MacBon says, Ware can take whatever shots he wants. Bam needs to stop ISOing. I know that's just one man's opinion, but that's the exact thought process that is just so dumb. Why? Like, I don't get it. Why are you allowing Ware to do that, but not Bam? Like, you guys are just wanting to hate on Bam just to hate. Like, and that's the part that just makes me so annoyed with some of y'all. If it's in a good flow of the offense and getting good shots, then yes, I'm fine taking those shots. But that one from Ware was not, it was forced and too early. Jovic inside, fouled. I believe the Heat will go to the line here. The line, the MacMod, I see your 2 most recent comments. The line of thinking is terrible. It is. Jaquez will inbound. It won't be free throws for Miami. Next free throws, or fouls, free throws for them. Jaquez pick and roll with Ware to the corner. Jovic wide open three, and he knocks it down. He actually have had a pretty good shooting percentage from beyond the arc in this game. It's a shame that they have turned it over and not done anything else well. They're 4 or 5 from 3. Brooklyn's 1 of 9. Nets inside lob. Stolen away by Ware. Larson picks up the loose ball. 5-on-4 for Miami. Rozier in the corner. They're going to settle for one shot to end the quarter. I understand that, but you had 5-on-4. I would have just rather taken the bucket. Now we're going to get a Rozier isolation step back three. What the fuck is that? See that? See, that it makes me so livid. I don't want him. I can't do it. I say it every game. That is the most ridiculous thing of all time. You had a 5-on-4. Rozier could have taken an open catch-and-shoot corner three. Doesn't take it to hold for one shot. Instead, take a step-back three. Oh, my God. I mean, I understand with 8 seconds left in the quarter, you don't want to take a shot and give your opponent the ball back when you have it up 7. But it was a wide open catch and shoot corner 3. Analytically, the most sought after shot in the game because it's a 3-pointer from the closest distance and people shoot the best from the corners in the NBA in terms of 3-point shooting. He passed it up to dribble it back out to the top of the key and take a step back 3. I cannot do it. I cannot do it. I mean, it's just so bad. I don't know how much more I can take. I can't. It's so. I can't do it. It's exhausting. Absolutely exhausting. 1 quarter in the books. Heat lead 24-17. A sluggish, terrible basketball game so far. Kane Angel, I couldn't agree more. I was one of the biggest fans of Norris Cole's game. Danny Man says, Rolly, you need to understand that Bam was supposed to be a 20 and 10 player and he's not doing that. Yeah, I understand he's having a bad offensive year. What does that correlate to anything that I've been talking about today? Because he didn't have a 20 and 10 season this year, you want to trade him? Like, what? Like, what are we fucking doing here? You guys are, I'm honestly this close to stop responding and acknowledging anybody who mentions trading Bam. I literally can't do it. It's brain dead thinking. We're back in action, and there's a foul instantly. Paul Larson fouled while setting a screen. Jaquez, Jovic, Larson, Rozier, and Ware are the 5 on the floor for Miami. I don't know what the hell just happened. I thought the Heat just had an over and back. The officials didn't call it that. Jaquez now gets it left wing. Driving on Jalen Wilson. Off glass. Fouled. And they're going to give an and one goaltend. Jaquez with an and one. Good drive there. Got bumped going up with it. And then Nick Claxton called for the goaltend. Ooh. Questionable officiating. Questionable officiating. I mean, that's back-to-back calls where I thought it was questionable by the refs. Hawkeyes had 8 points on Thursday against Milwaukee. He now gives Miami a 10-point lead, 27-17. The Heat have not played well whatsoever today, but they are leading by 10 because the Nets are the worst team in basketball. I mean, this current roster that the Nets are putting out there is the worst. I know the Wizards have 6 wins, but I mean, I'm hard-pressed to find a worse team than this team that's currently on the floor. Drive inside, spinning layup, no good. Jaquez with the board. I mean, Miami, if they don't win this game by 10 points, that's a disaster. Rozier driving, back out to Ware. Ware hands it back off to Terry. 2-man game there. Terry to the corner for Larson, now into Ware. Ware throws it away. I mean, the Heat have just been sloppy. Claxton in transition. That's goaltending on Ware, and I think they whistled Jaquez for a foul, so that's an and one for Brooklyn. That's clearly a goaltend, and it was clearly a foul as well. Claxton converts the 3-point opportunity, so it's 20-27. Ware has not been good tonight. 0 for 2 from the field. Actually took one of his rebounds away. Rozier driving out to Larson, swinging it to Ware. Ware handoff to Jovic. Jovic traveled. My lord. 7th turnover of the game for Miami. Russell, pick and roll, kick it to the corner. Martin 3. It goes. Just like that. 6-0 run by Brooklyn. It's a 4-point game. Hawkes trying to dribble. Can't because he's got the worst handle in the fucking NBA. He now gets it over to Jovic after losing the dribble. Jovic driving right. I mean, that's a foul. Not called. Jovic spinning, driving, fades away. No good. Claxton with the board. He'll push for Brooklyn. Finds a trailing D'Angelo Russell, who now gets Jovic matched up on him. D'Lo loses the handle. Loose ball picked up by Ware. Rozier outlet. He's pushing the pace. Terry to the rim. Inside. Misses the layup. Nets the other way. Jalen Wilson, corner 3. Too strong. Offensive rebound, Brooklyn, and they'll reset here out to D'Lo at the logo. Right wing 3. Too strong from Brooklyn. Another offensive rebound. Jalen Wilson inside to Claxton. His push shot. Good. Timeout. Yeah. Spo calls timeout. I mean, this lineup that's on the floor is fucking terrible. It's horrible. It's terrible. Terrible. First time out of the second quarter, going to tell you about PrizePicks. Today's show is sponsored by PrizePicks, the #1 daily fantasy sports platform in North America. It's so easy to play. All you do is pick more or less on 2 or more player stat projections, and you can win up to 1,000 times your cash right now. And with the big game almost here, it's now or never. Don't miss it on the last football game of the season with PrizePicks, but also the basketball season is humming along as well. PrizePicks is actually giving away a free pick for the big game where one of the starting quarterbacks will only need to throw 1 yard to win. So pair that up with one other stat projection, and if you're right, you can win real cash. PrizePicks also offers weekly promotions that could lead to big payouts like Taco Tuesday. Each Tuesday, PrizePicks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value for your lineups. As we wait for the big game to actually get here, I play PrizePicks on a daily basis with basketball, every Heat game. I'm taking the more than today with Claxton and Chloe Ware combined 16.5 rebounds, more than Tyler Hero's 7 field goals made, and then more than Ben Simmons 19.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Just an example of how you can play and customize the way you play with different type of entries, different sports, football, basketball, hockey, it doesn't matter. Join me and the millions of others on PrizePicks right now by downloading the app and using code CLNS. That code will get you $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, run your game. I just tweeted this out. Eric Spoelstra needs to be seriously questioned for putting out a lineup that's headlined by Terry Rozier and Jaime Jaquez Jr. They're bad, man. They're really fucking bad. It's so bad. If we lose, I'm already not feeling good about this team. If they lose today or struggle with the Brooklyn Nets, there's just no hope for the rest of the year. None. They played well on the West Coast trip. Other than that, I mean, they played well on the West Coast trip. They went 3-3. Could have been 4-2 or 5-1 if they were able to put away the Lakers or the Sacramento Kings, but Macmon, actually, you're wrong. Hawkeyes is actually one of those statistically worst players on Miami. When you look at the 5 worst two-man lineups that he put out there, 4 out of the 5 lineups include Jaime Jaquez Jr. 8-0 run for Brooklyn over the last minute and a half. Duncan Robinson in for Nikola Jovic out of the timeout. Jaquez driving, spinning inside, fouled. He'll earn a trip to the free throw line. Nine minutes remain in the first quarter. 3 out of the 5. 3 included Rozier, 4 included Jaquez. Jaime's been arguably the worst player on Miami. Analytically speaking, he's actually been somehow worse than Terry Rozier. First free throw from Jaime is good, 28-25. He goes 2 for 2 at the line, so 29-25. Problem with Jaime is he has no ability to create on his own. He has no handle. He's not a good floor spacer. He's not a good shooter. And he's an average defender. So what is he good at? Off-ball cutting? I mean, if that's your best asset, we got an issue. D'Lo, floater inside, pretty move from the veteran, and he hits it. 29-27. Rozier comes back the other way. Ware sets him a screen. Swung to Duncan in the corner for Jaquez. Pump fake drive. Lob. Ware with the alley-oop there. How about that? Was a good move by Jaime. Pump fake drive lob. I don't know why anybody in the world would ever fall for a Jaime Jaquez Jr. pump fake at the three-point arc, but that beats me. It's probably why the Nets are a 14-win team. D'Lo at the top of the key. Gets the Claxton. Claxton driving on Ware. Running shot. Doesn't go. Rebound. Triple J. He brings it up. Driving inside. Hanging. And finishing. So as I've bashed Jaime Jaquez Jr., he put together a good solid 2-minute run there with a good assist and 4 points, 2 of them coming at the line. And the Heat's lead balloons back up to 6, and Brooklyn calls a timeout. You know what that means, folks. Nets need a timeout. Spam those fireball emojis. Heat lead 33-27. Brooklyn needs to talk things over, and we haven't done this in a while, folks. Get the chat on fire. They need a TO. Nets need a timeout. Spam those fireball emojis. Hot Dog, Kane Angel, Tie Man. Dandy Man. Mac, Dennis, Time. Spam those fireball emojis. GR. Jesus. All spamming those fireball emojis. Chase is in the building. What's up, Chase? Dennis, Durant, Yeezy, Vincent. Stanley says the Heat need a 10-game winning streak. That would be nice. It won't happen, though. Won't happen. Andres. Shout out to everyone spamming the fireball emojis in the chat. Appreciate everyone tuning here on a Saturday afternoon. Heat looking to get back to 500. A win today gets them to 22-22 on the year. It's been a not so good season for Miami. Not surprising, though. Not surprising. Not surprising with Bam not playing to his expectations and his level that people wanted. It sucks. Because if Bam was giving you all-star Bam, which he's been the past 2 seasons, this team would probably be pretty, at least good enough to be in the top 5 of the Eastern Conference. All right. Play resuming here in Brooklyn. 8 minutes remain in the first half. Highsmith checked in. I think Jaquez's still in. I don't know who actually went down. I forget who's on the lineup. Rozier, Jaquez, Highsmith, Duncan, Ware, and are the 5. Curling 3 for Brooklyn, no good. Duncan Robinson with the rebound. He'll push the pace now for Miami on the right side. Ware sets the screen. Pocket pass to Ware. A Euro step inside. Can't finish. Ball goes out of bounds. And it's off Brooklyn. No, excuse me, off Miami. I'm sure no one's going to get mad at Kel'el Ware for missing that shot, which I get it. He's a rookie, but that's an easy shot right there for a 7-footer over a smaller guy helping defending. Jalen Wilson drive inside, layup fouled by Ware. Ware hasn't been good tonight. Not been good tonight. I know everyone loves Kel'el Ware, but you can't just be turning a blind eye because he's a fun rookie. You got to be truthful, and he hasn't been good. He hasn't been good today. Ware will take a seat on the bench as Bam Adebayo checks back in. Bam, 5 points, 5 boards in this one so far. First free throw by Brooklyn there was made. Jalen Wilson goes 2 of 2 at the line, so it's a 33-29 ball game. Rozier brings it up on the right side. Terry finds a trailing Jaquez. Jaime gets downhill, cut off, now reaccelerates inside, strings, and gets fouled. So Jaquez, playing pretty well right now, is able to get to the line once again. Jaime was 7 points in this one. He's 3 of 3 at the line. He still doesn't really have a bag. He's just kind of bullying his way inside, which was, I'm at least happy to see someone able to create for themselves outside of Tyler Hero. And this one today, something Jaime's not been able to do all year. Triple J makes that free throw. He's now 4 of 4 at the line, 8 points. He's actually the leading scorer for Miami if he makes this, because Hero has 8 points, I think. Jaquez makes both, so he now is the leading scorer on Miami with 9 points. 6-point Heat lead. Brooklyn has it right side. Now gets it over to Day'Ron Sharpe, who just checked in. Hands it off to Wilson. Oh, Duncan Robinson hit the deck. It's kicked out to Clowney for a 3, and he hits it. Noah Clowney, the second-year man out of Alabama, with a triple. Rozier driving left side, corner, Duncan Robinson. He's wide open for 3. Can't go. Excellent offensive rebound, Terry Rozier. How did he get that? He puts it back up, no good, and gets another offensive rebound and puts that one up and in. So Rozier with a second and third effort. Rozier's got lengthy arms. He's got a really good wingspan. Terry now has 5 points. Day'Ron Sharpe at the elbow, hands it off to Keon Johnson. He drives on Highsmith. Fouled. I think they're going to say Highsmith rebound or reach in. What'd they call it? What a board from Rozier. Couldn't get the initial putback floater to go, but then was able to follow his own miss again and tap it in with one arm. Impressive move there by Terry. I'm as much as I have started dislike the play styles of some of these guys, I'll never root against Miami just because I don't like a player. I want Miami to win, and if it means Rozier playing well, it means Rozier playing well. Tyler Hero checks back in. Jaime takes a seat. 6 minutes remain in the half. First free throw there was good by Johnson. Keon Johnson goes 2 of 2. We're back to a 3-point game. Rozier gets it over to Duncan. Back to Terry. Terry driving to Adebayo now. They'll play two-man game. Rozier kicks to Highsmith. 8 on the shot clock. Duncan, 3. Good! What a tough triple by Duncan Robinson with a man in his face, high arcing, curling right wing. Impressive there by Duncan. He's got 2 triples on the evening. Brooklyn looking to answer. It's Keon Johnson. Dribble drive, floater, off glass, too strong. Rebound, tapped around, gathered by Brooklyn. Noah Clowney just made a 3. Will try another, and he'll hit. So Brooklyn answers with a 3 of their own. That's 2 straight triples by the second-year man. Bam on the left wing. Picks up his dribble out to Rozier. Defensive 3-second violation called on Brooklyn. So Hero's going to go to the line for a free throw attempt. He's got 8 points in this one. Hero's 2 of 2 at the line tonight. Can he make it 3 of 3? Yes, he can. So Hero now with 9 points, and the Heat's lead back up to 4. Duncan Robinson inbound, gets it to Highsmith. Highsmith over to Bam, trying to get it to Hero. They're denying him the ball right now. Now they do get it to Tyler, who reverses course. It's a 3-pointer, and he hits! Tyler Hero being face guarded, chased around like a madman. Does not matter. Inch of space, he'll make you pay. He's got 12, 7-point Heat lead. Keon Johnson the other way for Brooklyn. Turnaround mid-range shot, no good. Highsmith with the board. He'll bring it up now. Driving inside, spinning, kicking. And it's a turnover. Fucking play your role, man. Highsmith could have outlet that ball to Tyler Hero and started a fast break. Instead, he tried to play Hero ball and drive it up, spin inside on a drive, and he turned it over. Know your role, man. The best players in the NBA know their role and excel in their role. Haywood Highsmith's role is not to do what he just thought he could do. Was that not a carry from D'Angelo Russell? Well, they're not going to call it. Nets have it down 7, guarded by Rozier. D'Lo gets a series of screens. Elbow pull-up jumper, comes up short. Rebound tracked down and grabbed by Adebayo. Heat get pushed up ahead. Duncan Robinson, it's an open 3. He doesn't even hit rim. Rare miss there poorly, but the ball gets batted out to Highsmith for another 3-point attempt, and he's not able to make it. Couple good looks there for Miami, though. Now a foul called on Rozier as Ziaire Williams tried to drive baseline. 3:50 remain in the first half. Heat lead by 7. Rozier will check out. Nikola Jovic back in for the remainder of the half. See that super chat? We'll get that on screen here in just a second. Highsmith steals it off the inbound. What a play by Haywood Highsmith, atoning for the sin that whatever the hell he just did. Hero now has it. Crosses over, drives inside. Euro step, floater over Clowney. It's good! Tyler Hero going off in the second quarter. An explosion. He's now got 14 points. He's got the last 6 for Miami. D'Lo inside. Floater fouled from behind. Highsmith whistled his third. I mean, great crossover on Keon Johnson. The patience to Euro step and the knowledge of how high he had to float that ball over the outstretched arms of Noah Clowney, the 6'10 forward. That's just tough, man. Heat's lead up to 9. Hero with 14 points in the game, 5 of 7 from the field. D'Lo makes the first free throw. Highsmith sits down. Terry Rozier back in due to the foul trouble. Terry Rozier now the leading scorer in the entire game, not just for Miami. D'Lo has been getting to the line. He's got 7 points for the Nets. Make it 8 after he makes that free throw. Nets put on a little bit of pressure here with 3 minutes to go in the quarter. Rozier breaks it, gets across half court. Bam sets him a screen. Rozier steps back, now drives inside. Euro step layup. Doesn't even hit the fucking rim. I just can't. D'Lo the other way. Gets Duncan Robinson on his back. Swings to the corner for Clowney. He'll try corner three. No good. Ball tipped around. Hero grabs the board. Hero brings it up now. Swings it to Jovic. Jovic drives it on Clowney. Hangs and finishes. Good body control by Jovic and good use of the rim to protect him from the shot blocker and get the bucket. Hero now whistled for a foul on the other end. Ziaire Williamson will go to the line for 2 as the Nets are in the bonus. Good drive and finish there by Jovic. That is what will make you happy as a Heat fan. The knowledge and IQ of Jovic to drive inside, use his body to kind of get Clowney on his hip, but then also use the rim as protection so he can get to his right hand for an uncontested layup the other end. It's impressive stuff there by Jovic on the dribble drive. Ziaire Williams makes the free throw. Looks like that PrizePicks entry of including Ben Simmons was a mistake. I don't even think he's playing. Williams at the line for a second. Misses that one. Bam gets the board. Adebayo brings it up left side. Gets doubled for a split second. Kicked out to Hero. Hero inside. Euro step kicks. Jovic corner triple. He drains it! Jovic with 10 points. 2 for 2 from beyond the arc, and the Heat have their largest lead of 11. Excellent driving kick by Hero. Clowney looking to answer. He can't. Rebound Adebayo. Outlet Hero. Hero getting downhill in a hurry. Gets inside and traveled. Hero thought he was going to get bumped by Russell. Russell kind of pulled the chair on him. Good savvy move from the veteran defensively, and it caused Hero to shuffle the feet. Lead for Miami still remains 11. Hero's played well tonight. The only knock is I think he has 3 turnovers now. Clowney pump fake, drives baseline, cut off by Hero. I mean, Clowney's got to be the softest 6'10 man in the league. He doesn't want anything to do with driving inside in the paint. He only wants to shoot threes. D'Lo will try a 3, and he'll hit. Russell now with 11 points in the ball game for Brooklyn. First man in double digits for them. Minute and a half to go. Hero pick and roll to Bam. Adebayo inside. Tried to go for a thunderous slam. Couldn't make it. Offensive rebound Jovic. Kicked out to a wide open Duncan Robinson who misses the 3. Nets the other way. D'Lo wide open. And he makes it again. How can you let him that open? The only man that can really hurt you offensively from Brooklyn. And the 6-0 run by D'Lo himself cuts the Heat's lead to 5. But then a dumb foul by D'Angelo Russell as he just runs in the Bam with a minute to go. So Adebayo's going to the line for 2 since the Heat are in the bonus. Adebayo's getting 2 free throws here. Exactly 1 minute remains in the first half. Heat led by 11 just 30 seconds ago, but then 2 straight D'Lo threes made this a 5-point game. Adebayo with his first trip to the line today. He's got 6 points and 8 boards in the first half. Bam's first free throw is up and in. 52-46. Bam makes both here. 7-point lead for Miami. I'd like to see if the Heat can get this back to double digits going into the break. D'Angelo Russell, left wing. Gets a screen. Rozier under the screen. Kicked over to... Oh, they're going to call an illegal screen on Nick Claxton. So going back to Miami. So if they want to get a 10-point lead into the break, they got the stop they needed. 30 seconds to go. Rozier to Duncan. Duncan gets a screen from Jovic. Inside the Jovic, and they're going to call an illegal screen on Nikola. So it's turned back over. 32 seconds remain. Heat lead by 7. So they could technically get a stop and three-pointer and go into the break up 10. D'Lo gets a series of screens. Bam gets the switch defensively. D'Lo over to Clowney. Clowney driving on Bam, out to Jalen Wilson. He drives, spins, gets to his right hand, out to the corner. Clowney 3. Good. Third 3 of the quarter for Noah Clowney. And the lead is 4. 3 seconds to go. Rozier over to Hero. Deep 3 as time expires. Can't go. And that will be the half here in Brooklyn. 53-49 is the score. Not the best half for Miami. Lots of turnovers. Defense was solid, but sloppy overall play from the Miami Heat as we go into the break up 4. Grade the Heat's performance so far, folks. A, B, C, D, or F. A, B, C, D, or F. This will be a longer halftime, I believe, because I think they're honoring Vince Carter in retiring his jersey, which means it's going to be longer than the normal 13, 14, 15 minutes. I think it'll be like closer to 20. So, unfortunately for you guys, I'm going to eat my dinner now. I'm tired and hungry. I got chicken and broccoli from the great place called Flower Child. I was supposed to get sweet potatoes, but Allie Barefoot messed up my order and didn't order sweet potatoes. I literally couldn't be more angry. XRP Plumbing? Guess what, buddy? I don't care. Dennis says C. Alexis says D. Kane Angel says C grade. YOLO C. Man Ray C minus. MacMon C. So a lot of you guys going with a straight up C. I'll be honest, I think I'm more in the D range. I'll give it like a D plus maybe. Like, I'll go D plus probably. Like, the fact the Heat are only up 4 on the road against a bad Brooklyn Nets team, missing their best player in Cam Johnson, this is embarrassing, to be honest. It's not a good look. We did get a $2 super chat. I get that on screen, though. Let me get that new super chat link. 1 second here. Shout out to Not Fooled Easy with the $2 super chat. Super sticker. Appreciate the $2 super sticker, Not Fooled Easy. Very appreciated, my friend. Very appreciated. Picked up 12 new subscribers today. Appreciate all the new ones that have joined the channel. Yeah, MC, I'm not going to do that. If I knew it was obnoxious, I wouldn't do that. I'm just more pressed that I don't have my sweet potatoes. Plus, I'm starving. I'm starving. I don't know why. Today's game has been like maybe the most uninspired I've been watching the Heat all year. Did any of you guys feel that? Like, I just feel uninspired. Like, sure, I felt excited to watch Kel'el Ware, but he's been bad today. Or like, this sucks. Hero and Jovic been good. Apachito, you're probably right. We got excited about the last 2 games from Kel'el Ware, overhyped him. Not to say he's not good and doesn't have a bright future, but us Heat fans tend to get carried away with our young prospects. We thought Jaime Jaquez Jr. was the Jimmy Butler replacement. Ugh. DJ Frankie, appreciate it. If there's one place on the world where I can trust to eat out and not get food poisoning, be Flower Child. Unbelievable ingredients. And I know they ain't going to do me wrong. They would never do me wrong. I'm just wish I had my sweet potatoes. Fucking Allie Barefoot. Tyler Hero is the leading scorer in this game. Him and D'Angelo Russell actually tied with 14 points apiece. Hero's 5 of 8 from the field, 5 assists. Only knock on Hero tonight, 3 turnovers. Not good there. But good efficiency, 14 points on 8 shots, good. Shooting more than 50% from the field, solid. Jovic has 10 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. He's been solid, but once again, 2 turnovers, the only knock. Bam's got 7 points and 8 rebounds. Duncan Robinson's got 6 points. Been all right. For Brooklyn, leading scorers D'Angelo Russell, 14 points, and Noah Clowney with 3 triples, 9 points. What do y'all have for dinner on Saturday night? Let me know. Yeah, it's going to be a longer halftime because of the Vince Carter. Let me know what y'all having for dinner. I'm having chicken and broccoli. Supposed to have sweet potatoes. Said it for like 4 times because I'm that upset. Pork chops and rice. Sounds pretty good. Can't lie. McDonald's from Sulan. What from McDonald's? Pizza, chicken, Frank's on top. I assume Frank's Red Hot you're talking about, AS? Sounds like Riley Shea's having a Thanksgiving dinner. Stuffing, sweet potato casserole, and turkey? Homemade tacos? Texas Roadhouse? Jealous of you, XRP. Cuban chicken soup sounds gas, too. Can't say I've ever had it, but sounds gas. Troy, I think the Bills and Eagles win. That's my prediction. Antonius is having chili pizza burgers. Is that 3 different things, or is that a chili pizza burger where like it's a cheeseburger with I don't know. How am I supposed to respond to that? Chili pizza burgers. There's no way you're having all three, but I'm also trying to think of what could be all three combined into one. Beefaroni. What's beefaroni? I assume just mac and cheese with beef? MC says, let's go Eagles. I'm not rooting for the Eagles, but I think they win. So Antonius is bullshitting me because there's also pancakes. He's not having pancakes, chili, pizza, burgers. Kane Angel's an Eagles fan. Kane Angel, what time is it for you right now? Is it like 11? Thank you, Holly. I'm glad to be back. Just past midnight. So what time will the Eagles game be for you tomorrow? I think we still got like 8, 9 minutes left of halftime. Maybe even 10. They're still sitting half court. This sucks. Nothing I hate more than jersey retirement games. Especially when it doesn't have to do with your team. Half times are actually like 25 minutes long. It's so annoying. All right, Dennis, I see you. 8 p.m.? I mean, that's 2 p.m. our time. It's just a 6-hour difference. Guess that checks out. I guess that checks out. It might be a good tribute. Probably is a good tribute. But I don't want to wait 20 minutes or 25 minutes during halftime. Selfishly. That's just how I feel. Who is showing interest in coming to the Heat via trade? I mean, there's really no trade talks for Miami outside of Jimmy Butler. Apparently, Bruce Brown is someone Miami's interested in returning or getting back for trading Jimmy. 1 year, $23 million contract. I don't want him, but whatever. He's an expiring. We know the Heat want expiring. Which NFL team do I hate? I hate a lot of NFL teams. I hate the New York Jets more than any, or up there pretty high. The Buffalo Bills. Hate the Kansas City Chiefs. Hate the Cowboys. Hate the Eagles. Sorry, Ken Angel. I don't like Eagles fans. I know a lot of Eagles fans. I don't like them. Don't like the Eagles. This is the long, I can't stand these halftimes. They're so long. I thought so, Antonius. I hate all of them. To be honest, I hate like 90% of teams. I'm what people call a hater. If you're not the team that I like, I probably hate you. MC says Eagles fans are great, most of us. I disagree. You're a good Eagles fan, MC, and so is Kane Angel. But I don't know too many people that are Eagles fans that are scumbags and obnoxious. Honestly, the only way that I have happiness after this football season is if the Commanders win the Super Bowl. Eagles win the Super Bowl, hate my life. Chiefs win the Super Bowl, hate my life. Bills win the Super Bowl, I hate my life even more. So, it sucks. It sucks. I don't think that's the truth, Kane. The Texans were never going to beat the Chiefs. Exactly, Holly. I could never root for any of them. And forcing me to have to root for the Eagles is not very nice by the upper powers in this world. Seriously. Because I'm going to have to root in the Super Bowl for whoever comes out of the NFC to beat either the Chiefs or Bills. And if that's the Eagles, that is not very nice by the upper powers in this universe. That was really good, as it always is. I wish I ate sweet potatoes today. Fucking Allie Barefoot. Put sweet potato fries instead of my sweet potatoes. Ugh. Gross. Can't believe it. Not that I don't like sweet potato fries. I like sweet potato fries, but I'm trying to eat very clean right now. And I was trying to get roasted sweet potatoes, not fried, because I actually don't think if you want to air fry things, I think it works out to still be healthy. But as soon as you start throwing the grease and the oil, that's when things just go whoop. It's not as healthy anymore. So we're gonna do it. I can't do it. How close are we to the second half? When did we start halftime? Let's look how long it's been. It's already been 17 minutes. And we probably still have another 10 minutes to go. This is the worst. Where it says use olive oil, very healthy. Is that true? I think any oils are bad. Not like, I wouldn't say bad, but when you use a lot of it, the caloric spike is just so high. Who you got? Get your vote in. Get your votes in. Who you got? MIA for the Heat. BKN for the Nets. Heat lead by 4 at the half. I should have gotten a Celsius. I'm exhausted. I don't know why. I haven't done that much today. grinded at work today. Got a lot of content done. A lot of content. Scrolling on Twitter here, seeing if anything new's coming out. Don't see anything here. No fun new things. Jimmy Butler playing paddleball today. It's good, Jordan. Just trying to make it through this halftime that is ever so long. If Jimmy Butler gets hurt while playing paddleball, that would be quite the storyline. Clearly, would be quite the storyline. My old school hero, Dr. J, is talking about Vince right now. Is it still going on? Why did it have to be against Miami, man? Why couldn't they have done this, like, tomorrow or some shit? It's been over 20 minutes already, and they're still going. What? They're still going. I think we got 5 more minutes. It's already been like 23, 25 minutes. I can't do this. Man, Ray, it's extended because of Vince Carter. Whenever there is a jersey retirement or like it's really just a jersey retirement, they always extend half times. Kane says, I'm starting to feel bored now. I'm fucking bored as hell. If I didn't save my dinner for halftime and I ate dinner before stream, how would we have filled 7 minutes during this half? No one super chatted. It's not even like we could take down drinks and have fun. No one's donating to the channel. We could check scores in college basketball. That's what we could do. Really good college basketball game. Auburn, Tennessee. Mizzou's up 7 on Ole Miss. Oh my God, Kansas State's up 20 on West Virginia. What the hell? Oh, Kansas and Houston are playing. Kansas has a 7-point up. 7-point lead. It's a good game. Duke beat Wake Forest by 7. They survive. Survive and advance. Creighton hammered Seton Hall. Central Florida hammers TCU. Baylor beat Utah. All right. When does that Tennessee-Auburn game start? 7:30 my time, so 8:30 Eastern time. I was going to say this game would probably be over by then because of this jersey retirement. It's taken 10 years. I might have to tune into the other halftime to see how much longer we got. I'm going to check into the Nets studio show, see if they've got an update. Oh my God, he's still talking. That means we have at least another 5 minutes. This is a 30-plus minute halftime. Like, this is infuriating. And by the way, this is not just because it's the Nets doing it to us. I said this last year when the Heat retired Udonis Haslem's jersey, that it's the most ridiculous thing to ever think of. Because I remember doing a watch party last year when they did the Udonis Haslem retirement. It was a 30-minute halftime. And that's what it's going to be here. Just absolutely ridiculous. By the way, once they're done with this, it's going to be 5 or 6 minutes. After they're done with this. This is ridiculous. Wrap it up, Vince. Oh my God, he's still going. Oh my God. He done? Oh. He can do it on his own time, but now he's taking up my time. I don't really give a fuck about Vince Carter being inducted to the Nets Hall of Fame, if I'm going to be honest. This is killing me. It's how long has it been now? We are now on 27 minutes. And like I said, once it's done, they're adding another 6 minutes until they start play. Might be 5 minutes. Might be less. I don't know. You guys have any ideas on what to talk about during halftime? I'm running out of things. Oh, well, see, this will help. A $5 super chat with a question. This is going to help fill the time. Super chats with questions will help fill the time. Great conversation. That's the way to do it. I appreciate It's Funny Craft Fan for creating some talking points during halftime. Once it loads into our software, we'll get it on screen. Here it is. Enjoy your streams, Nick. Thank you. What point guard do you feel would be the most ideal piece for the Heat that is a realistic possibility? What would you give up? So I got to be honest, I really haven't looked into people on the trade market Miami should acquire because it's been a lot of talking about who the Heat are going to get back for Jimmy Butler. And if I'm going to be honest, to answer your question in full, it's a little too difficult to talk about who the Heat should go trade for, if anybody, at the deadline until we have a Jimmy Butler resolution, because we have to know what assets are available for Miami to make a deal. So say Jimmy gets traded within the next 3 days, well then with a week and a half to go until the trade deadline on February 6th, we will know who the Heat can trade in terms of salary purposes, draft pick purposes, and what the Heat needs on its roster. I do think point guard is among the top needs without a question. But it's hard to have exact pieces or who you should trade for, because you don't know what you can actually trade right now. I have talked a lot about Lonzo Ball, his $21 million expiring contract. He'll be an unrestricted free agent at the end of the year. So that'd be a pretty nice contract that the Heat would enjoy having at $21 million coming off the books. But also I think he could be someone that I'd like to re-sign in the offseason if you like the way he fits next to Tyler Hero. Oh, my God. We're still going. Thank you for the $5 super chat in American dollars. I don't know what currency that is for you, but appreciate the $5 super chat, and I appreciate the good question. Max says he'd take Bruce Brown. I could not want Bruce Brown less. I will enjoy the $23 million expiring contract. There's no doubt about that. But, boy, I do not want Bruce Brown, the player. Do not want Bruce Brown, the player. Barry Jackson has had enough, too. This is hilarious. Halftime, 28 minutes ago. Vince Carter is still talking, and there's more than a dozen chairs on the court. He hopes the game resumes before the trade deadline. I mean, this is actually... this is actually longer than any of the ones the Heat have done. And that is my problem with what is happening right now. The Heat have retired Dwayne Wade's jersey. They have retired Udonis Haslem's jersey. They have retired a lot of jerseys. And we've been live for a couple of them. And this is the longest one that has gone down. And it's for fucking Vince Carter. Vince Carter is a tremendous career basketball player. But for this to be this long, when Dwayne Wade's wasn't even this long, is an absolute crime to America. Dwayne Wade is 5-10 times the player Vince Carter was. And the fact that this is this long is ridiculous. Oh my God, he finally stopped talking. Get it up. Let's get the jersey up in the rafters and let's move on. My Lord. Thank God. They're finally raising the jersey up. So once that's up, they'll start clearing people off the court and we'll get back into action in 6-7 minutes. Hopefully. Fucking Vince Carter. Jesus. The Nets should have got special permission to wear their throwback New Jersey Nets jerseys for this game. That'd have been tough. That would have been sick, actually. Those old school New Jersey Jets New Jersey Nets jerseys were good. Good stuff. Put that shit in the rafters already. Let's go. Lachi says, why does this halftime feel a lot longer than usual? It's double the length of normal halftimes, by the way. We've had 2 halftimes. Halftimes are 15 minutes in the NBA. We're already at 30 plus, and we still have another 7, 8 minutes to go. This is going to be 40 fucking minutes by the time it's all said and done. Major, no, I'm not guaranteeing it. If you actually remember, the first prediction I had was that the Heat ultimately keep Butler for the season, and it gets resolved in the offseason. I always said that I don't think that the Suns will be able to complete the 3-time, 4-time, 5-team, or 3-team, 4-team, 5-team trade with Bradley Beal's contract in the mix. I don't think they will. Now, after that trade that they made to get 3 first-round picks in exchange for their 1, I got a lot more optimistic that a trade could be looming very quickly. And I think the chances have gone up, but I'm not guaranteeing it by any stretch of the imagination. This is exhausting. I might have to start looking at the schedule, and anytime I see that there's a jersey retirement at halftime of a game, I might not stream. Because I don't know if I could handle 35, 40 minutes of nothing. I don't think I could. Jersey's finally in the rafters. Holy, it's about damn time. All right, so 5, 6 minutes from now is when we'll start the game. I pray and hope. Get these mother effers off the court. So I think I saw someone in the chat say we'd be done with the third quarter by now. We'd be pretty damn fucking close. All right, lights turned on. Nets players coming on the court. Thank God. I can't tell how much longer we have, though. I'm guessing 5, 6 minutes. I hope. I hope. At least they're finally off the court. XRP says, can I get a blue wrench? No, that blue wrench is for mods. And the only person I trust with a mod is Time and the Buckeye. Only one I trust is Time and the Buckeye. So when it's halftime started about 38 minutes ago, which means by the time they get on the court and resume action, which is another 4 or 5 minutes away probably, it's legitimately going to be a 43-minute halftime. That is just absolutely ridiculous. Kane Angel, you're a mod on Eagles? I didn't know that, actually. Chase says Will Manso is such a lame. Why you say that, Chase? Why you say that? El Paso, Texas? No. I'm not. I am not. He just annoys you. He just annoys you. I'm glad I don't annoy you, Chase. Major says I'll send you $20 super chat if I can be a mod. Major, I don't know if I can trust you with being a mod. I'm not gonna sacrifice $20 super chat for potential detrimental conduct to the channel. I guess I could remove you as a mod anytime I wanted to, but I'm not doing that because mods can like delete people from the chat, delete comments, ban people, and I'm not giving that to anyone that I don't know and don't trust. And Ty Man does it for so many other channels here at Chat Sports, and I know that he respects the business and he would never do anything. So Chase, you said how did you ever hate Kevin Harlan? Kevin Harlan is my GOAT. I'm not even kidding when I say that. Like, I think Kevin Harlan is the most entertaining and best play-by-play man in the business. I do. I legitimately think that. Like, I think he's better than Jim Nantz. I think he's better than Ian Eagle. I think he's better than Mike Breen. Like, I would rather listen to Kevin Harlan than all those other people I just mentioned. And I've said this for like 3 or 4 years too. I've always loved Kevin Harlan. Well, the Heat don't have a good record with long halftime breaks. Every time they seem to honor someone and have a jersey retirement in Miami, they lose. Now, this is the first time I can recall that another team has done it. I don't remember being on the road and having a team do it to us. I just still cannot get over this halftime, man. Oh yeah, Chase, he's the best. He does NFL radio games for the playoffs because he obviously does regular season games on TV every week. Vuga, they retired Vince Carter's jersey in Brooklyn tonight. So they went through the speech, had a bunch of people on the court and stuff like that. It usually is not this long. Like the entire halftime took 43, 44 minutes. I promise you it's usually not that long. Miami, when they did a couple jersey retirements, when we've been live, 28, 30 minutes. Which even that's ridiculous, but you have to understand it's going to be much longer. 43, 45 minutes is obnoxiously long. No, it's just obnoxiously wrong. Or long. I only think about 2-3 minutes, hopefully less. It's not like they show a timer of how long halftime is. It's kind of hard to guess. I mean, imagine if I didn't have my dinner to eat. Because dinner, like, I was eating dinner, talking with you guys for the first, like, 10, 15 minutes of halftime. If I didn't have that entertaining me for the first 10 minutes of this halftime, I'd be in a world of hurt. In a world. Heat shot 50% from 3 in that first half. 7 of 14. Scored 53 points. They're warming up right now. I still don't know how much longer we got until we resume play. The NBA should make it a rule that if you're doing a jersey replacement, no more timeouts the rest of the game. 30-second timeouts. Get it rolling. These guys are in good condition. We don't need timeouts. Oh, I'm gonna fall asleep up here. Holy shit. I mean, yeah, this is how ridiculous is this? And we're still going. We're still fucking going. Can I ask you a question, Major? What makes you think that you're right and I'm wrong, other than that it's your opinion? And by the way, I never said Kashad Johnson's a bad basketball player. I just said that he would not change the outcomes of Miami Heat basketball games. All right, here we go. We're under a minute. They're starting to have the players in their huddle, which means we're going to get men a minute. So when it's all said and done, a 45-minute long halftime. 45 minutes. Just the most ridiculous thing I've ever fucking witnessed. All right, here we go. We're officially starting the second half. Thank the gods. Oh my god, now what? Oh my, I actually never won the fucking break something more in my life. The Nets just challenged something? What did they challenge? Apparently there was a ball knocked out of bounds before they even showed it, and the Nets are challenging if it's off us or not. So we have a TV timeout. I mean, you've got to be kidding me. What? I guess they didn't even show it on the broadcast, but I guess there was a ball batted out of bounds, and they're challenging it if it's off Miami or not. It was off Brooklyn called. That's what they're challenging. Do I get overtime pay? No, unfortunately not. I can't believe we have to wait another minute and a half, 2 minutes to start this half after that. Just absolutely, like, if I was the Nets coach, I wouldn't have challenged it out of, like, just annoyance of how long that halftime was. So now by the time that we're actually going to get started, it's going to be about 48, 50 minutes. So almost a full hour of basketball not being played. I hope the Nets never win an NBA title. I hope that I want to curse them as a franchise for this. hear what the call is. So the Nets challenged the call thinking they were going to get the ball, and they actually called the Nets for a foul pushing a Heat player, and it's actually going to be an away from the play foul before the ball was inbounded, and it's going to be one free throw for Miami and the ball. So fuck you, Brooklyn. Hero makes the free throw. That's what you get for being a bozo. All right, it's Heat ball. 54-49. Nets out of challenges for the rest of the game. And the second half is finally underway. My lord. Hero's got it, top of the key. Kel'el Ware will set him a screen. Ware gets it. Ware hands it off to Duncan Robinson. Duncan inside, kicks to Highsmith. One more to Hero. Hero now drives on D'Angelo Russell. Slips, falls. Kicks to Ware, now to Duncan. Back to Ware. Ware's got to put it up. Does he beat the shot clock? He does. Rebound tipped around. Saved by D'Angelo Russell. It's the second time Hero's lost his footing driving inside. Russell brings it up the floor for Brooklyn. Gets a screen from Clowney. Now we'll get a screen from Claxton. D'Lo kicking to Clowney. He made 3 threes in the first half. He'll miss the first one in the second half. Rebound Miami. Duncan brings it up the floor. Thought about a 3. Now gets a screen from Adebayo. Duncan gets it to Bam at the elbow. Finds a cutting Highsmith who gets blocked. Highsmith is kind of useless, man. Good defender, but on the offensive end, it's rough sometimes, man. D'Lo, right wing. ISO move on Hero. Drives inside, running floater. Left it short. Ware with the rebound. Outlet to Highsmith. Haywood driving. He'll wait for Hero to join him, and he gets it to Tyler. They've got Bam mismatch inside. They finally get it to him. Swings it to Ware, though. Ware, open three-pointer, comes up short. Rebound grab by Jalen Wilson. He'll drive into Hero, but loses the handle. Good transition defense by Miami. They get the turnover. Hero the other way. He goes inside. Blocked from behind out of bounds, and a sloppy start to the second half by each team. Hero was getting tracked down by Claxton. By the way, it's important to note that the Nets are now out of challenges for the rest of the game. Hero gets it on the inbound. Looks like the Nets have gone to his zone. Bam on the baseline. Inside, right hook shot for Bam. Doesn't go. Ware, offensive rebound. His hook shot doesn't go. This game, these two have not played well today. D'Lo inside, kicking to the corner. Jalen Wilson wide open. He airballed it, and Ware gets the rebound. Who was guarding him, though? Hero the other way. Swinging it to Duncan. Duncan driving inside now. Lob, and he throws it too high for Kel'el Ware. Hard to do that, folks. I mean, these guys stink. Nic Claxton posting up on Ware. Now gets it. Swings it over to D'Lo. 3 on the shot clock. Russell's going to have to fire. He does over Highsmith, and he hits the shot. 2-point game. Bam brings it up. D'Lo is 17 points in the ballgame now. Duncan Robinson looking to answer with a 3 himself. Can't get it to go. But did they call a foul on Brooklyn? Yeah, they will. They say Duncan Robinson got hit on the lower body, and it's going to be 3 free throws coming for Duncan Robinson. Like I said, no challenges for Brooklyn. So any call that is made against the Nets, it will stand for the rest of the game. Duncan with 6 points in this one. He made 2 threes in the first half. Misses the free throw, though. I mean, this team is getting so unenjoyable to watch. Duncan Robinson goes 2 of 3 at the line, so the Heat's lead is 4, 56-52. D'Lo gets a bunch of screens over to Jalen Wilson. Wilson inside to Claxton. Claxton, good coverage there by Ware. Claxton's going to have to bring it back out. Now he drives inside and is fouled by Ware, so it'll be 2 free throws coming for Claxton. That's Ware's second foul of the game. Man, he's been horrible today. 1 of 7 from the field. The Nets are a bottom 3 team in the NBA in points per game and rebounding. Yet the Heat are barely winning because they also suck. Claxton made the first free throw. Makes the second, too. Claxton, I believe, is 4-4 at the line. That's kind of an impressive move by him. I didn't know he had it in him. Adebayo gets it across half court. Hero is the only person that has done anything offensively for Miami today. Robinson in the corner will take a 3, and he hits! Tough triple by Duncan Robinson. He's now in the double digits with 11 points. So maybe Duncan can start providing something for Miami tonight. D'Lo inside, lob to Claxton, throws it down. Eight minutes to go in the third quarter. Hero gets a screen from Ware. Throws it to Ware. Ware, good pass to the baseline. Highsmith, stripped. Ball goes right back to Ware, who drives, running hook shot, doesn't go. Out of bounds off of Haywood Highsmith trying to grab the rebound. I mean, this is, I don't, see, here's the thing that will drive me nuts about people talking about the Miami Heat. I understand he's a rookie, but no one will talk about how bad Kel'el Ware has been today. I will, as D'Lo just pulls up for 3 and ties the game up. But he's been, he should not be on the floor. He is borderline unplayable right now because of how bad he's been offensively. Hero, did he throw that off the backboard on purpose? I don't know. Either way, Ware gets the bucket inside off of the glass. I don't know if that was a lob off glass or what. Offensive foul, Nic Claxton, illegal screen. Second time Claxton's been called today on a illegal screen. 2 of 9 from the field from Ware. Ugh. And they haven't been good shots either. Like, one of them has been a good shot that he's missed, I can think of. Ware throws it away. I mean, he is playing so bad. D'Lo inside, stolen away by Hero. Hero in transition, lobbing to Ware, and he missed the dunk. Other way comes Brooklyn, corner 3, no good. Bam with the rebound. He out and running. Hero fakes the lob, can't finish the layup. We're the bad news fucking Bears. And then Ware doesn't defend and gives up an easy dunk. I like Kel'el Ware, man, but this is one of the worst games I've ever watched. He's not giving you a lot of effort. He's making bad decisions. He looks like he doesn't want to be on the basketball court. Time on the floor. We got to tell you about our sponsor on today's show. That's PrizePicks. Today's show is sponsored by PrizePicks, the #1 daily fantasy sports platform in North America. It's so easy to play. All you do is pick more or less on 2 or more player stat projections, and you can win up to 1,000 times your cash right now. And with the big game almost here, it's now or never. Don't miss it on the last football game of the season with PrizePicks, but also the basketball season is humming along as well. PrizePicks is actually giving away a free pick for the big game where one of the starting quarterbacks will only need to throw 1 yard to win. So pair that up with one other stat projection, and if you're right, you can win real cash. PrizePicks also offers weekly promotions that could lead to big payouts like Taco Tuesday. Each Tuesday, PrizePicks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value for your lineups. As we wait for the big game to actually get here, I play PrizePicks on a daily basis with basketball, every Heat game. I'm taking the more than today with Claxton and Chloe Ware combined 16.5 rebounds, more than Tyler Hero's 7 field goals made, and then more than Ben Simmons 19.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Just an example of how you can play and customize the way you play with different type of entries, different sports, football, basketball, hockey, it doesn't matter. Join me and the millions of others on PrizePicks right now by downloading the app and using code CLNS. That code will get you $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, run your game. This game's hard to watch, man. Hard to watch. Might be a very miserable rest of the season, folks. Miserable rest of the season. Based on the way things are going, I don't think the Heat are going to make the playoffs. Nikola Jovic checks in. Ware sits down. I actually wouldn't be shocked. We'll see what Erik Spoelstra does if he doesn't come back in the game. That's how bad his effort has been today. And Erik Spoelstra does not play you if you don't give effort. Robinson curling inside to the rim, lays it up and in. So Duncan Robinson's been the leading scorer for Miami in this half. 7 third-quarter points for D-Rob. Leads back to 2 for Miami. And then Hero with his second steal of the quarter. Heat up and running. Jovic Euro step inside to the rim. Fouled. Is that going to be a goaltend too? No. It doesn't look like they're going to call it a goaltend. I thought that might have been a goaltend. I'd like to see this replay. I thought Claxton got that goaltend. No, you got it clean. So 2 free throws coming for Jovic. Yeah, it's clean. I'd like to see the Heat start to pull away here, man. Jovic makes the first free throw. 64-61. Jovic has 11 points in this one. Jovic's been good today. Jovic's been good. Jovic makes both. He's got 12 now. 65-61. D'Lo brings it up on the right side. Gets a screen from Jalen Wilson. D'Lo does a lot of dribbling, man. He's not at the logo. Over to Jalen Wilson, who drives inside. Lob too high, and it's stolen away by Jovic. Jovic pushing the pace over to Bam. And then he traveled. 13th turnover of the game for Miami. Keon Johnson, Euro step, layup inside, doesn't go. Rebound Duncan Robinson. Robinson pushing for Miami. Gets it over to Jovic. Swung to Hero. Quick release, right wing three. Good! How did Hero make that? And he's talking shit to someone over on Brooklyn's team. That ball touched Hero's hands and was out of his hands in an instant. Oh, what an impressive corner three by Tyler Hero. His second triple of the game. He's got 18 points, leading scorer for Miami. Timeout, Brooklyn. Spam those fireball emojis. Spam those fireball emojis. Kane Angel, Timey, D. Will, Hot Dog, Dennis, all spamming those fireball emojis. X Hunter. Woo! Tough triple there by Tyler. His first bucket of the second half. We'll be live again on Monday. We'll be live actually for all 3 Heat games next week. Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. Monday against the Magic. Wednesday against the Cavs. And Saturday against the Spurs. Caribbean Heritage Night on Monday. Continue to stack on this 7-point lead, please. Jalen Wilson brings it up, gets it over to Day'Ron Sharpe. Sharpe at the free throw line, hands it off to Martin. Martin now to Clowney. Clowney driving on Jovic. Euro step, floater, no good. Good defense by Jovic. He gets the rebound as well. Outlet to Hero on the right side. Hero crossing over on Ziaire Williams, drives baseline, kicks it out, stolen away. I mean, the Heat just have had an issue turning the ball over all day today. Fourteenth turnover of the game. The Heat need a point guard. Now, that's not going to solve everything. Hero can't leave his feet and put himself in that position, especially when I thought he could have had an easy reverse layup or a little fall away. 4.5 to go in this third quarter. Jalen Wilson driving downhill on Duncan Robinson. Good defense by Dunk. Forces a kick out to Ziaire Williams. Now to Sharpe. Sharpe driving, spinning. Good defense from Bam. But they call a foul. I mean, I got to see a replay on this because I didn't see anything. First foul on Adebayo tonight. No challenge from Spo. Sharpe makes the first free throw. I mean, maybe he did foul him, but they showed no replay. I thought live it didn't look like a foul. Sharpe makes both free throws. And this low-scoring game continues. Hero gets it over to Jovic. Jovic at the top of the key. Jovic gets it to Bam at the elbow. Bam jab step, swinging. Jovic now driving on Clowney. Gets to his left hand, loses the ball out of bounds. They're going to say it's off Jovic. Haka is under the game for Miami. So is Rozier. Nope. No Rozier, actually. Excuse me. Martin hands it off to Clowney. He really haven't gone zone tonight at all. I'm curious to see why. That's a turnover on Day'Ron Sharpe off his knee. Heat ball. Hawkeye's on the right wing. Inside the Duncan. Duncan doubled. Back out to Bam. Bam hands it to Duncan. Duncan drives on Clowney. Swinging it to Jovic. Jovic loses the handle inside. Gets it back out to the corner. It's Duncan open for three. Doesn't go. Foul on Brooklyn. Day'Ron Sharpe holding the arm of Adebayo on the rebound attempt. Jovic is not happy with the officials. He feels like he is getting fouled on these drives inside. I would agree. I think he's getting his arm slapped. Rozier does check in now. Duncan Robinson takes his seat. Rozier hands it to Bam. Bam faces up at the elbow. Bam spinning inside. Lefty layup blocked. Gets his own rebound. Pump fake, goes up and lays it up and in. Good second effort there by Adebayo to get the bucket. 9 points on the game now for Bam. Hero on the floor. Again, Hero has fell on the floor like 4 times today. I don't understand what's going on. Martin running floater off glass. Good bucket there. Tyrese Martin with the basket. He's defending Hero. Hero kicks it to Rozier in the corner. Rozier dribble drive. Back out to Jovic. Corner 3 for Nikola. And it goes! Jovic continuing his strong effort tonight. He's got 15 points. He's got 3 triples. Shout out Jovic, man. Off the bench and making an impact. Sharpe, top of the key. Handoff Clowney. He'll try a triple. Answer no good. Rebound. Grabbed by Jalen Wilson. He drives inside. Show and go right hook. No good. Jaquez with the board. Jaime will bring it up now for Miami on the left side. Driving on Jalen Wilson. Loses the handle to the corner for Hero. Quick catch and shoot 3. He made it, but he stepped on the line. Tough break there for Miami. That's tough. That is tough. Tyrese Martin to Sharpe. Sharpe hands it off to Jalen Wilson. Wilson goes right into the chest of Jaquez. Throws it away. Jovic with the steal. Hero now has it. Hero left wing 3 in transition. He makes that one, and he didn't step on the line there. Heat's lead up to 11. Tied for the largest lead of the game. Hero with 21 points. Jalen Wilson over to Ziaire Williams inside. Hanging off glass, no good. Rebound tipped out. Rozier's got it. Rozier pushing the pace. Euro step, layup inside. Even Rozier's able to make a layup. Heat now with their largest lead of the game. It's a 13-point lead. What a run here to close out the third quarter for Miami. And then Jovic whistled for a foul. It's a 17-4 run for the Heat over the last 5 minutes. Good defense and solid offense. That's the Rozier we saw last year in Miami. Euro step finishing through traffic, right-handed layup off glass. That's the Rozier we thought we were getting consistently. D'Lo checks back in for Brooklyn. He swings it over to Keon Johnson for 3. Doesn't go. Rebound, Adebayo. Bam now with 11 boards tonight. He's been good on the glass today. Rozier, right wing, swinging Jovic. Jovic lob. Bam, inside. Fouled. Can't get it to go. Excellent recognition by Nikola Jovic to see that Bam had position inside on D'Angelo Russell. Lobbed it inside to him. Bam corralled it, went up, and drew the foul. Third foul on D'Lo. Adebayo with a double-double as he makes the first free throw with 10 points, 11 rebounds. 14-point lead, now the largest of the game for the Heat. And it will continue to get larger and larger. Free throw good for Adebayo. It's a 15-point lead. Bam will take a seat for the final 35 seconds of the quarter. I don't understand completely why. Looks like Ware back into the ball game, or is Bam bleeding, and that's why. Yeah, it looks like Bam's actually bleeding. Well, scratch on the arm, so they got to get him taped up here before we can resume action. Good close to the quarter by Miami, 19-4 run. Adebayo with his 215th double-double today. Bam Adebayo is seven double-doubles away from being the all-time leader in double-doubles for a Miami Heat player. Some of you guys don't like to hear this because you guys hate Bam for some reason, but I have a pretty strong feeling that Bam Adebayo will be the last player to ever wear the number 13 for the Miami Heat. You want to talk about jersey retirements? I don't think another player will ever wear 13 for Miami. What about 22? I think Jimmy Butler should still get his jersey retired by Miami. We'll see what ultimately happens. It could happen when Pat Riley is not with the organization anymore. Keon Johnson drive inside off a back cut layup and one. Where's the fucking foul? I mean, these officials have been terrible today. 23 seconds remain in the quarter, excuse me. I mean, I didn't see a foul on replay either. I mean, what are we doing here? Keon Johnson makes the free throw, so lead is 12 for Miami. They will have last shot of the quarter, though. $12 seconds. Hero likely will orchestrate this final possession. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Hero gets downhill. Lefty layup. Oh, what a pretty drive and finish by Tyler Hero. 2 seconds, 1 second, 3 at the end of the quarter will count if it goes. It doesn't, and the Heat will enter the fourth quarter with an 82-68 lead. Incredible breakdown in isolation there. Hero just breaking down. Ziaire Williams got to the left hand, faked the pass to the corner in midair, and laid it in with his left hand. Hero with 23 points in the game, entering the final quarter on 8 of 13 shooting. Wow, what a game for Tyler Hero. Spam those fours, folks. It's fourth quarter time. 12 more minutes of action left. Get the pause in the chat. Get the pause in the chat. Shout out to everyone spamming those fours. Yami, Vincent, Melvin, Tyman, D. Will, Kane Angel. Spam those fours. Alex says, Nick, first time catching you live. Appreciate you tuning in. Shout out D. Will, Sulan, Mateo, XRP, Flies. Get the pause in the air. We got 12 minutes remaining in this one. By the way, just to show you how long this game has been because of that halftime, our streams usually for games are about 2 hours, 45 minutes. That's probably on average how long our streams are for an entire game of basketball. We're at 2 hours and 41 minutes live, and we have a whole quarter to go. Fuck you, Vince Carter. No, I mean that, Holly. If I ran the Miami Heat, even with how things have ended, I think Jimmy Butler's jersey deserves to be retired. I have. D. Will says, you earned a random subscriber today. Shout out to you, man. I've enjoyed the whole stream. Big appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. And I'll be honest with you, D. Will, because I can really look into I can really self-analyze and self-search. I feel like this would have been one of our worst watch parties. Why do I say that? I just feel like my energy hasn't been there. I'm a little bit tired. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the food poisoning. I mean, I feel completely fine, but I don't know if my body's not ready. I just feel like there hasn't been a ton of excitement today, ton of fun moments. I feel like I haven't brought the energy like I usually do, so it usually is better than this. I'll say that. Appreciate that, Devo. Appreciate that. All right, fourth quarter about to get underway in Brooklyn. Nets will start the quarter with the ball. I mean, if you really, I've always said this. I think Jimmy Butler is the third best player in Heat history. For what he's done for Miami over the last 5 seasons, discarding this one, I think he's the third best player in Heat history. His playoff records, his playoff stats are third in the history. It's D Wade, LeBron, and Jimmy. He was like, I don't know, man. They just whistled Jaime Jaquez Jr. for a foul to open up the quarter, and I think the Heat challenged this. I know it's a messy relationship, but I think Butler deserves to get his jersey retired, man. I do. We'll see if it ultimately happens. It could happen 5, 6, 8 years from now. Like, not to be like morbid or anything, but like the beef Jimmy Butler has is with like Pat Riley and the people making front office decisions. 8, 10 years, Pat Riley could be no longer on this earth. I mean, he's 78 years old. And, like, if the owner, Mickey Harrison, wants to retire his jersey, he can do it. I don't know if that was a challenge by Miami or if that was just a review to see if it was an away from the play foul. But, like, either way, it's Nets ball. No free throws or anything. I don't know. Nick Claxton, top of the key. He has it. D'Lo driving inside, elbow, floater, too strong. Bam grabs his 12th rebound of the game. Very strong day for Adebayo on the glass. Duncan Robinson has in the corner, drops it inside the Jovic, now backing down on Ziaire Williams. Jovic has been better in this area. He gets double teamed, kicks out to Jaquez. Jaquez pump fakes, drives inside, Euro step, floater, left it short. Adebayo grabs his 13th rebound, goes back up with it, and that's goaltending. So Adebayo having a much stronger second half, now with 13 points and 13 rebounds. (84-68), largest lead of the game for Miami. Nets inside, floater comes up short, rebound batted out, still loose. Jaquez picks it up. Jaquez goes coast to coast, loses the handle. Heat have a second chance opportunity. Duncan Robinson, 3, no good. Missed opportunity for Miami to deliver what would feel like a gut punch. Russell in transition, driving on Duncan. They're going to whistle D-Rob for a foul there. Dennis, I don't think he did disrespect Mickey Harrison. When did he disrespect Mickey Harrison? Ball gets worked around for Brooklyn. D'Lo has it. He'll pull up for 3. Rattles in and out. Jovic grabs the rebound. I'll tell you what, D'Lo sure does get his shots up for this team. Adebayo backing down. Faces up. On Claxton. Pump fake. Back out to Jaquez. Jaime gets it. He drives right. Spinning. Dropping it off to Bam. 8-foot fadeaway is good. Adebayo is having a very, very strong second half. 15 points on the ball game to pair with 13 boards. 9 second half points for Bam. Rozier called for a foul on a reach in for D'Lo. Largest lead of the game for Miami at 18. Keon Johnson has it right wing. Swings it over to Williams. Now it is, I tell you what, these Nets, they love throwing their head up like it's a foul. Drive inside, blocked, and it goes off of the hand of a Nets player, and it will be Miami Heat basketball. Bam came out of nowhere, blocked it, and it did go off the hand of the Nets basketball player. I don't even know who that is. What do they just call? Offensive foul on Bam? What could he have done? Don't understand that one. D'Lo has it. Swung over to Keon Johnson for three. No good. Nick Claxton flies in for the offensive rebound and puts it in. Claxton has his fifth rebound to this one. Rozier brings it up right side. Gets it over to Duncan. Bam sets Duncan at screen. Duncan drops it off to Bam, but they're going to call foul on Brooklyn as they hit the arm of Duncan on the pass. Nine minutes remain in this game. Kel'el Ware back into the game. Bam sits down. They get it to Duncan. Duncan drives downhill, reverse layup, and he makes it with his left hand. Tough drive and finish there by Duncan Robinson, who's becoming a more improved finisher and slasher around the rim. Noah Clowney, guarded by Jovic, gets it out to D'Lo. D'Lo driving on Jovic, loses the handle, but it falls right to a Nets player. It's Keon Johnson driving, Euro step. Jovic ties him up. What excellent defense by Nikola Jovic, and it will be a jump ball between Jovic and Johnson. 4 seconds left on the shot clock, so even if Miami loses the jump ball, Brooklyn won't have much time to do anything offensively. Jovic has been outstanding tonight, man. 15 points. He's only missed one shot. He's been good on the glass. Yeah, been good everywhere. 5 rebounds, 4 assists, too. Jovic loses the jump ball. Why did they just give the Nets a fresh 13? I don't know. Either way, D'Lo took a 3 and missed, and it's the Heat ball after Rozier grabs the board. Rozier the other way. Swings it to Jaquez. Jaquez gets downhill. Up and under lefty layup. Doesn't go. Defense was solid there by Clowney. And now the Nets come the other way. Hesitation move by Russell inside on Jovic. He misses the shot. And a late foul call on Jovic. I think they called it because D'Lo missed the shot. Ridiculous. I guess there's a little bit of contact. Time Man says the Cavs are losing again. Cavs have started to kind of regress slightly here. D'Lo makes the first free throw. Cavs come, I think, into Miami on Wednesday. Heat return home for 2 games. Monday against the Magic, Wednesday against the Cavs, and then go back on the road to San Antonio to play the Spurs. D'Lo makes both free throws. 88-72. Rozier driving. He turns it over. Keon Johnson got the steal. He's going in transition. Drop off pass to Day'Ron Sharpe out of bounds. Kel'el Ware with good defense there, forcing the pass and the unable ability of Sharpe to handle that. Good work there by Ware after a really rough third quarter. He's been bad today, but he was really bad in the third quarter. Jaquez in the corner now. Kicks it out to Rozier. Rozier, step back 3. No good. Jalen Wilson gets the board for Brooklyn. Heat's lead is 16. Duncan Robinson fouls Keon Johnson on a drive, and it will be free throws coming for Johnson. I just really get stunned that Rozier gets all these minutes. First free throw by Johnson is good. What was my score prediction this game? 99-107? Both free throws made. Rozier brings it up. Gets a screen from Ware. Jovic gets downhill now, and he's fouled. Are they going to say it's in the act of shooting? If so, Nicole's going to go to the line. Keon Johnson whistled for the foul. It will be free throws coming for Nikola. Strong drive there by Jovic. The Heat have fouled 5 times, so I'm pretty sure Brooklyn's in the bonus for the rest of the game. Jovic makes the first free throw, and his really strong performance continues tonight. Second leading scorer in Miami. Hero has 23 points. Jovic has 16. Chance to get to 17 with this free throw. And he does. I'll be honest. Next game for Miami against the Magic on Monday, I'd really consider starting Jovic at the 3. I know Butler's back, but I don't know. If something doesn't happen, I don't know, man. Ware, Bam, Jovic might be the 3, 4, 5 of the future for Miami. Clowney inside. Rejected! Who got a piece of that? Was it Jovic or was it Ware? Jovic was defending the drive. They both elevated. Who got the block? It was Jovic! Nikola Jovic, this is one of the best games of the year. The Nets inbound at baseline. Wilson gets it in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. He drives baseline, spins. Jovic, excellent help defense. And it's a shot clock violation. Bench up in arms clapping. Nikola Jovic getting my game ball today. Nikola Jovic deserves the game ball today. Hero's been the leading scorer, and obviously he just deserves so much attention on the offensive end, but coming off the bench, Jovic has been spectacular. Robinson, right wing 3, no good. Rebound Brooklyn. Keon Johnson leading a break for the Nets. Finds a trailing Tyrese Martin, who kicks to the corner for Wilson. Back to Martin. Martin drives on Duncan Robinson. Up and under pass. Tipped away, stolen away. Ware's got it. Ware leading the break. Rozier, lob to Ware, and Ware couldn't corral it. Turned over. I don't know if it's that he didn't expect it or what. Either way, turnover Miami. Ware's tough game continues. 6.5 to go in this ball game, and we're going to tell you about our sponsor for one final time, PrizePicks. Today's show is sponsored by PrizePicks, the #1 daily fantasy sports platform in North America. It's so easy to play. All you do is pick more or less on 2 or more player stat projections, and you can win up to 1,000 times your cash right now. And with the big game almost here, it's now or never. Don't miss it on the last football game of the season with PrizePicks, but also the basketball season is humming along as well. PrizePicks is actually giving away a free pick for the big game where one of the starting quarterbacks will only need to throw 1 yard to win. So pair that up with one other stat projection, and if you're right, you can win real cash. PrizePicks also offers weekly promotions that could lead to big payouts like Taco Tuesday. Each Tuesday, PrizePicks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value for your lineups. As we wait for the big game to actually get here, I play PrizePicks on a daily basis with basketball. Every Heat game, I'm taking the more than today with Claxton and Chloe Ware combined 16.5 rebounds, more than Tyler Hero's 7 field goals made, and then more than Ben Simmons 19.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Just an example of how you can play and customize the way you play with different type of entries, different sports, football, basketball, hockey, it doesn't matter. Join me and the millions of others on PrizePicks right now by downloading the app and using code CLNS. That code will get you $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, run your game. You saw my picks. I was actually just checking in on it. Ben Simmons didn't play today, so his entry was removed, so it became a 2-player entry for 3 times my money. Hero already has the more than 7 field goal made. I just need Bam or Ware and Claxton to combine for 17 rebounds. And with 6.5 to go, they have a combined 11 rebounds. So I need 6 rebounds from Claxton and Ware in the final 6.5 minutes. Yeah, I think there's a chance we trade Rozier before the deadline, but I don't think it's likely. I will say this, his salary could be helpful next season for trades because then it's expiring $26 million. But if he's on your roster this time next year, you're probably just accepting the fact that you're not going to be that good of a basketball team. Out of the timeout, Keon Johnson drills a triple. Hero back in for Miami, and the lead's down to 13. Rozier, Jaquez, Jovic, Ware, and Hero are the 5 on the floor for Miami. Jovic getting it to Hero. Hero swinging it to the corner. It's Ware. He'll try a 3. He hits! So after a really rough game for Kel'el Ware, a triple there to push the lead for Miami back up to 16 off of a Hero assist. But then Ware gets out of position defensively, but is able to recover and get the rejection, but offensive rebound put back for Brooklyn. I mean, that was just too easy off the dribble on Ware there. Got to have better positioning defensively. Hero, Ware pick and roll. Ware's got it. Ware swinging to Rozier in the corner. Rozier passed up a catch and shoot 3. Kicked to Jaquez. Jaquez drive. Bank shot off glass. Halfway down, but could not fall. Nets the other way. Keon Johnson driving on Jaquez. Hanging off glass. Can't finish. Jovic with the rebound. And a jump ball is going to be called. So it'll be a jump ball with 5 minutes to go. Who is this? I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name. Evbu Mawai. I'm not doing it. Kel'el Ware will go to the bench. He's probably done for the night. Bam replaces him. So it's clear Eric Spoelstra is not willing to play Jovic, Bam, and Ware together. I think. Jovic deserves to stay on the floor. There's no doubt about that. I'm going to lose 2 because of Kel'el Ware. Jovic wins the tip, but it goes straight out of bounds. So it'll stay with Brooklyn. 14 on the shot clock. Jalen Wilson inbounds. Clowney tracks down the loose ball. Clowney hands it off to Martin. He will try a 3. No good. Jaquez with the board. Jaquez brings it up on the left side. Jaime gets a screen from Bam. Drops it inside to Adebayo, who's double teamed. Bam back out to Triple J. He pump fakes. He drives. Euro step. Good move by Jaquez. Unable to finish. Bam gets the offensive rebound. Dribbles it back out to Hero. Hero back to Bam. Bam attacking inside. Throws it down. Adebayo creating the second chance opportunity and then exercising patience off of a good feed from Hero. Bam's been tremendous in the second half. 17 points, 14 boards. Keon Johnson now gets it. Picks up his dribble, swings it to Jalen Wilson. Left wing 3. Wow. High arcing, nothing but net there. 4 minutes remain. Heat lead by 13. Rozier at the top of the key, gets it to Bam. Bam now facilitating, throws it away. Miscommunication between him and Hero. Keon Johnson gets downhill to the lane, inside, layup good. Timeout Miami. The lead down to 11. It's been double digits for practically the entire quarter. 3:45 remains. The lead down to 11. If you have not already, hit that sub button. 650 people watching. Appreciate everyone tuning in on a Saturday afternoon. Make sure you join the channel. If you're a Heat fan, we'll have you covered every single day on the latest surrounding this basketball team. Trade rumors, whole 9 yards. I don't know where's Manila. Where's Manila? I'm so bad geographically, I don't know. It's in the Philippines. I know we have a lot of Filipinian, is that what the word would be? Audience. So I appreciate all of you guys tuning in from the Philippines. I do know there's a lot of people that watch from the Philippines. I think 50% of our audience during our watch parties are actually from the Philippines. Now, with our videos that we put out every day, that's about 70% U.S., 80% U.S., but on the watch parties, a lot of Philippines. Filipinos? I guess that's probably right. Filipinos. I guess that is right. As you can tell, I am not a smart person. I do not know geographic things. I do not know cultural terms. I am very dumb. I will never try to act as I'm not dumb, though. So, there's that. I actually will say there is a lot of Heat fans from the Philippines. I know that because you get those southern teams close to the border because the Philippines is in South America, right? I think. No, I'm way off. Oh, no. It's in Asia? Oh, that's a bad look for me. It's really in Asia? Oh, that's news. That's news. All right, back out of the timeout. Rozier driving inside. Layup. Good. Good drive and finish by Terry Rozier there. Rozier now with 9 points. 13-point lead with 3 minutes to go. Can the Heat hold on? Clowney's going to try 3. Too strong. Rebound. Grabbed by Rozier. There's actually been okay today. He had a really rough stretch in the second quarter, but he hasn't been terrible. Bam, kicking. Jovic, 3. No good. But Bam grabs the offensive rebound. He's been everywhere today. Hero gets a screen from Bam. Spinning. 3-point shot. That was a bad shot by Tyler Hero. The Heat have out-rebounded Brooklyn by 16 today. But a triple in transition by Brooklyn makes it a 10-point game with 2.5 to go. The Heat are not out of the woods in this one yet. Hero doubled. Gets it to Jaquez off the double. Rozier to Hero. Hero driving. Back to Rozier. 4 on the shot clock. Catch and shoot 3. Terry hits it! Rozier gets Miami to the century mark. Rozier's strong game. I'm going to be honest, this is a good game from Rozier. He got 12 points, 7 boards. He's missed some layups. Yeah, a couple bad turnovers, but for the most part, this is a good Rozier from what we've seen. Clowney drive, bank shot, good. Under 2 minutes to go. It's 100-89. Heat closing in on their 22nd victory to get to 500. Hero drive, kick, Rozier will try a left wing three again. Oh, that was halfway down, but couldn't go. Rozier could have taken a catch and shoot three, but he put down the ball and dribbled and then shot it. Should have just put it up immediately. Jalen Wilson, deep three. No good. Rebound. Rozier! 8th rebound for Terry. He's been good on the glass today. Minute and a half to go. Hero's got to get it across half court. Finally does. Hero doubled. Kicks it to Bam. Swung to Rozier. Rozier drives. Lefty layup. Good! Rozier! Best game of the season, maybe. Certainly best game of the last, month. 7 points in the quarter for Terry. 14 on the ball game. Clowney, that's an offensive foul. How are they going to call on Bam when Clowney just elbowed Bam in the face? If you can get, Rozier's been average to good in this fourth quarter. If you can get that all the time, we wouldn't be talking about trading him and wanting him off the team constantly. He's been good in the fourth quarter today. Clowney makes both free throws. 1 minute to go. He lead by 11. You wonder what the Nets are going to do here. They're going to try to steal the ball. If they don't foul, are they going to foul? I don't know. He get it across half court. Jaquez is a fucking dumbass. Turns it over. Nets in transition. Jalen Wilson to the corner. Back to Wilson. Swung to Keon Johnson. His three-pointer. Good. Are you fucking kidding me, Jaime? You're so fucking dumb. I hate him. I really do. I'm so out on him. What are you doing? We break the press. Why are you driving half speed inside the paint with your head in your ass? The easiest steal of all time. Incompetent basketball. Low IQ. Lead is down to 8 for Miami. 45 seconds to go. What are you doing? So frustrating. Can you not be a dumbass? I don't ask for much. The Heat will win this game as long as they don't do dumb shit like Jaime Jaquez Jr. and turn the ball over. Because the Nets are going to have to foul you in order to get the ball back or turn you over. So don't turn it over. Which is why Jaime shouldn't be on the floor. Duncan Robinson, I think, replaced him. Thank God. Duncan gets it to Jovic on the inbound. Duncan gets it to Hero. See if the Nets foul here. They're not fouling. Now they do. 38 seconds remain. No free throws yet from Miami. So they'll have to inbound it again. Duncan will inbound again. Throws it all the way in the backcourt for Rozier. And then Rozier is fouled. So Terry Rozier is going to the line for 2. It's a very limited sample size, but Terry Rozier is actually the best free throw shooter on Miami. He's shooting 91% from the line. Hero shoots about 88%, but his is the best in terms of efficiency and volume included. Rozier makes the first. Chance to get this to a 10-point lead once again. Remember, my score prediction was 107 to 99. I think that's very possible. Rozier has had an incredible fourth quarter, and it continues with a pair of free throws, 104-94. Jalen Wilson brings it up right side. If you get a stop and a rebound here, you probably just have game over. Keon Johnson curling 3, and of course he makes it. Not out of the woods again, because the Nets decide not to miss a single shot in the fourth quarter, apparently. Rozier to inbound. Gets it to Jovic. Jovic in the corner. Throws it up ahead to Highsmith. To Hero now. Hero fouled, and Tyler Hero will go to the line for 2. 20 seconds remain. That was a sketchy pass from Nikola Jovic, but it worked out in Miami's favor. Hero has a chance to get to 25 points tonight on only 14 shot attempts. An incredibly efficient night for Tyler Hero tonight. He's 4-4 at the line going into this 2 free throw attempts. He'll be 5 of 5 now. Lead is up to 8. All it's going to take is a free throw here, a stop, and a rebound, and this one's over. Hero's second free throw is good, so the lead's back to 9. Can you just get 1 stop and 1 rebound? Jalen Wilson brings it up, trying to get to Keon Johnson, who's yet again going to take a curling 3. That one doesn't go. Rebound Adebayo. The Nets will not foul, and that's ball game. The Heat win 106-97. Heat get a bounce-back win from their loss on Thursday against the Milwaukee Bucks. They get back to 500 on the year, 22-22 record this season. And ironically enough, the Heat have a 22-22 record as number 22, Jimmy Butler's 2-game suspension ends. We'll see what happens between now and Monday night, where the Heat host the Orlando Magic. Butler will be eligible to return to the lineup. We'll see if he ultimately is in that starting lineup. Heat return home for 2 games, playing the Cavaliers on Wednesday, Magic on Monday, before going on a little road trip again, where they take on the San Antonio Spurs and others. Game over. Spam your W's for the win. If you guys want a super chat, we'll stay live. If not, Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Central Time. We'll sign off. I'll head out of here, and we'll let everyone enjoy the rest of their weekend. So, appreciate the 12,000 people that's tuned in. Doesn't seem like anyone's going to super chat tonight, so we're going to sign off. Long stream because of that fucking halftime from Vince Carter. Appreciate everyone who's tuned in. Enjoy your Saturday night. Enjoy your Sunday. We'll see you live again on Monday night for Heat Magic.